Okay. Hi, Smile. Hi, Elder. Hi, Yuki. Stop running, Ewan. The fuck you wrote in Wolfie's chat. I want context. Alright, look, Yuki. Fine, okay? Fine. I don't really find War Thunder that interesting. I'm gonna fucking say it, okay? I just like Wolfie and Media and all the other War Thunder gamers. I don't give a shit about War Thunder. Obviously. Okay? I don't give a shit about what tank she's using, okay? I just figured I'd start a conversation. I'd show interest in the things she likes because clearly she likes it. And I think that's rude to just be like, oh, the things you care about? Well, they're stupid. I don't care. So I just wanted to be like, oh, Wolfie, what tank are we using today? So that she'd be like, oh, thanks for showing interest in my thing. I'm using this tank. That's all. That's all it was, Yuki, okay? That's literally all it was. I understand that. You know what? Nice, Pixielan. I left you 2 notifications in your notification box. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know if you saw me say hi because I said it right as it went live. Hi, Elder. I put up some of the photos and I'm like, why is this so like nerve-wracking suddenly? I need to start stretching. We've already been live for 2 minutes. Also, Rise Map. I left you 21 notifications, not 2. Hi, Gesturation. Also, Rise Map Poggies. Hi, Smile. Hey, Ewan, guess what tomorrow is? Saturday? That's right, butt boy. Daylight savings ends tomorrow. You're gonna be stuck with me for the next few months. Smile. I don't know how present you've been able to be. The big news around here is that, we have finally, after months, set up 2 websites. It's the time when Den arrives. It's Den and Smile. I guess I will never get context for what weird thing Ewan wrote. I just explained it. I was just trying to show interest in Wolfie's stuff. That's right, butt boy. Okay. Alright, buddy. What about the wrong chat thing? Huh? Oh, that was the wrong chat. I have not heard this news. Tell me more. I cannot provide links or tell you exactly where to go. But Throne and Blue Twitch are up. They have stuff on them. He has a Blue Twitch now. This is correct. Hi, Global. Oh. Okay, I give up. Good night. You going to bed already? It's way too early for good night. Are you, like, just taking a nap? Maybe. Hi, Jer. I'm so excited for Monster Hunter today, guys. Zoshia, Mizutsune, The Gathering Hub. I have been avoiding my friend's streams and conversations talking about it. Foss literally sent me a message this morning that was like, Ewan, what do you think of this gear setup? And I was like, nope. Nope, don't talk to me. No, wake up or you're being sent to the Welsh town. We did lunges. We're at hamstrings. I'm super excited for tonight. I will say, I've had a rough morning so far. I woke up fairly early. That's fine. That's good. I was like, cool, I have plenty of time to do stuff. I need to go to the grocery store, right? That takes like 30 minutes. But I also needed to go take care of the cat, and that takes like 15 minutes, so I'll combine the two. Go take care of the cat, then go to the grocery store. Hi, Cairo. On my way to the grocery store, I go stop by the neighbor's house for the cat. The cat has thrown up in 3 different places. Just like, and it was just like, ugh. And here's the thing. I only go take care of the cats like every 2 days. This was not like 1 hour ago and still wet. This is like dried and caked on. 2 of them were on the wood floor. 1 of them was on the rug. And so I'm just like, hello, hello. 3 presents for Elin. Hi, Haxie. So I clean up the cat vomit on the floor. You know, not too difficult. You know, Clorox. Clorox, just wipe till it's gone. I just want to sleep at this point. The rug one, can't use Clorox, can't use bleach there. So I had to, like, use their carpet cleaner and just scrub. It sucked. I was literally there for like 40 minutes just trying to clean. I think I did a really good job cleaning it. I think they wouldn't even know if I didn't tell them. But that was my morning. Fucking cleaning cat vom with hamstrings, right? Did I say hi, Haxie? Hi, Haxie. I got the fishnets. Fishnets are a lot easier. Well, I was gonna say a lot easier. They start a lot easier to put on than spandex. Hi, Blank. But, like, the crotch area doesn't fit as well. I don't think the pair I got is specifically made for having fucking bits down there. Hi, North Prince. Chat, do this. Well, that sounds fun. You don't believe my morning, though. You see, I didn't have to clean cat vom. That's it. That's the end of my story. Ushlong. Yeah, basically. Sleep is a little fuck, so I'm here. Oh, you wouldn't just talk. Okay. That fiend. That's why I made ballet tights? Okay. Made for that kind of thing. I'm not too worried about it, because with the fishnets, it's gonna be like pulled up anyway, because the fishnets specifically go with the bunny suit. So I'm not too worried about it. But like, you know, I did put them on, I was just like, oh, this is a little weird. I have no idea when I'll take those pictures. Today is kind of like, hi Kodiak. Today is kind of filled with activities. I will literally be streaming, napping, Monster Hunter, VR chat. Oh, the Rise Hub. Yeah, I wanted to be in a Monster Hunter world because there's so much Monster Hunter stuff today. Global 0 HP. Hi, Air. He said my name. Howdy. Fun fact, tucking sounds fucking scary because you push your balls inside yourself. Do we have the same understanding as tucking? Because I thought tucking was just, you know, you grab and pull back. And it's like behind your thighs. Them going up inside is like, fucking what? Yes and no, that is one part. Call me ignorant, but can't you just put the worm through the nest holes? They're not that big. They're kind of like small fishnet holes. There's a lot of different ways. I think, what are we at? We're at toe touches. It's called the inguinal canal? Oh. I don't want to do any deep tucking. If I'm tucking, it's like, you know, just imagine a hand back here and just pull back and then put your legs together. That's the most I'll do. If it's small fishnet holes, it should fit then. Chad, I fucking hate this guy. This guy is like, I don't know, I think he's like mad at me today or something. You know what he was doing before? Let me scroll up. 8:56. Did he forget to start? This dude's out of control today. The other part is putting your balls up inside by just pushing them up a bit. Oh. Yeah, small fishnet holes are perfect for small worms. My nuts feel hella uncomfortable hearing that. Should I be listening to this while on my break? Maybe. Smile. I use proper equipment. I don't know what else to call it, LOL. Hate air. It's not uncomfortable when you do it correctly, actually. Or I just don't have nerves on my balls. Hi, Joe. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Not uncomfortable at all? Yes. I can sit down and feel uncomfortable sometimes. Cami stretch? Hi, Tech. Tech. Oh my god, Tech. Holy shit. Tech. I finished Code Geass. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck with this anime? Holy, oh my god, dude. We're gonna be talking about Code Geass today. Hi. Moving them in is something else. Hi, Vegito. Thank you for the follow. Yuki doesn't have nervous balls. Tech wave. Dragon fucker spotted. Oh my god. How much did you like it? Maybe if you got them big old nuts, mine be tiny. I did like it. It's not like my favorite anime or anything. It's very campy. It's very much like, oh, this is very silly. And a lot of the twists are like, okay, we're just fucking hamming it up at this point. It was good. I can see why it's gone down as so iconic in history. It's very much like, some of the twists were just like, holy shit, this motherfucker. I was very, not upset, but I didn't like how many characters didn't die. There was a lot of like, oh, this character just exploded, and then they're in the hospital. And I was like, what? That's fucking... I hate it when characters don't die, especially when they had like a very much, they fucking died here. But, you know, whatever. It's not really that important because it's at the very end. Hi, Techno. Dragon fucker, wow. I don't know, you tell me. Oh, it's a Tiefling Melissa emo. If you see that, you know it's a monster fucker. The song is great, though. Fuck no, I'm a student. I am broke as fuck. I mean, okay, are you going to buy me dinner? Morning, Lynn. I'm about to eat some fucking cereal. Hell yeah, I wish I could. Oh, I guess I can buy you dinner. You seem like you might need it, bass player. Hello. Nah, it's fine. Used to be. I don't really play anything now. I see. I used to play bass. I played bass in high school and a little bit in college. Was never in a band. Never did anything with it. Kind of just played as an extracurricular because my parents were like, you have to do something other than just standard required classes. I can't believe Yulin fucked all the band members. I don't really play anything now, was your typical Asian. I used to play violin. So I had piano too, but had guitar, bass, and drums too. Sounds to me like your balls might be too nervous for dinner. I stand corrected. Not that I'm too nervous, I honestly just don't want dinner. It's like, for Yuki, I think it's like 3 p.m., maybe 4. It's very early for Yuki. When they were like, good night, I'm sitting there like, what the? 4? Okay. So we've got a 7-hour difference right now. I miss jamming out with people. I'm the only friend who kept at it with music. Take Pats instead. Everybody had that in like high school, right? Where it was like, let's all learn instruments and be in a band together. You learn guitar, you learn drums, I'll learn bass. You be the vocalist. Like everybody had that in high school, right? Where they like wanted to be in a band and made plans. And then just, I assume most people didn't do anything with it. I also played a handful of instruments. And well, to Yuland, I'm apparently also a typical Asian. In that sense, yes, I remember this forever. I fucking hungry, but 3 a.m. What are we at? Squats? We don't need the dinner now. I just don't want to study how nervous your balls are on an empty stomach. In high school, I wanted a girlfriend. Needless to say, I did not get a girlfriend. Well, did you learn to play guitar? That's like step 1, right? Is you need a girlfriend, start with guitar, right? Right? That or, I don't know, be cool on the football team. I also didn't have a girlfriend in high school. Also, the reason why I want to sleep is because of mental reasons. So take that, liberal. Gotcha. I wanted to be a percussionist, but no one taught, so I put guitars. This is getting too weird. I am stopping now. What the fuck is a guitar? A weird violin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what is this? Mine was not out of, yeah, let's do shit together. Mine was just typical Asian parent making us do music. We'll allow it. Wait, did that allow? Okay, yeah, there we go. I mean, that's kind of what mine was too, Blank. It was like, my parents were very adamant, you have to be in a club, you have to do something outside of school. It has to be one thing, because that'll look good for college. So initially it was tennis. They were very adamant I had to do a sport. And then when I got to 9th grade, I was like, I fucking hate tennis. Can I do something else like play bass? And they were like, yeah, okay. So I played bass guitar for 3 years in college. And then in my final year, I stopped playing bass because I was just like, I don't really care about this. Can I just not do anything? They're like, I guess so. Which ironically was the year they really should have like kept me on stuff, but oh well. Maybe I was still playing bass. I don't remember. Oh, hey man, I played guitar and I got no bitches. It's not, damn it. You can beat people with them. You don't play bass and is a boy kisser now. Checks out. Wait a sec. What does that make me then? It makes you Ewo. Mine wanted me to just not be at home playing video games all day. Now I stay at home doing coding and study all day. I did some wushu on top of music stuff. What is wushu, actually? I feel like I've heard that, but I actually don't know what it is. I didn't have a girlfriend in high school either. That may be because I went to an all-boys school. Oh, and video games as well. I play guitar, and I have the bitches. Hell yeah. What have we done? 2 squats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some sort of Chinese martial arts? Gotcha. That self-defense class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if you can't get a girlfriend, become the girlfriend. Not really. Just trying to gather all instruments so I have a chance with someone. Can't believe there are single gender schools, and then people wonder, why is my child gay? Why is my big, sturdy, stinking bass? I didn't have like a standing bass or anything. I had just, you know, a standard, you know, rock music bass. If you can't have a girlfriend, just become the girlfriend. I don't know what kind of self-defense teaches me how to use a sword, spear, and a staff. Oh. Electric bass? Yeah, high techno, hello Kyle. The one I did as a child called using a stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was basically just a glorified stick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow staff is Pog. I haven't had proper training, but that's my go-to. I nearly got sent to a boarding school when I was younger, but I kept refusing it. And a few years ago, it came out the headmaster of the school was doing stuff to students. Oh, damn. I'm gonna stick my dick in a stick. Let's see how it goes. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's get this over with. Start planking so we can get walking. Oh, squad at Elin. Hi, Dingo. Hi, Bingo. Hi, Dore. And hi, Dino Zoomies. Oh my god, the three of them came in together. Steppy Boy, good morning, cuties. What time is it? Oh, I just missed 21:30. I'll wait till 22. You can't call them sticks anymore. They're called Twinks. Hello, Dingo. I'm currently eating Captain Crunch while watching Elin. Have my taxes. Showed up to ruin your home. Did I come in at the right time? It is never the wrong time, Dino. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 minutes. Oh my god. What about a 5.1 inch cylinder that's about 4.5 inch girth from an M&M's tube? Fucking what? Ah, yes, good song. Straight back. It is straight! Filled with butter and microwave bananas? What are we talking about here? Straight back. 3 minutes. It's cylinder. Smile. Bye back. Those are, in fact, English words you spoke. That's super incredible information. It was totally, definitely crucial to know this. I hate that I know the reference. Don't know the reference. I've never heard that technique, but I know exactly what it is. We'll need to show you and... Look, just get a bunch of fruit, cut out a whole grapefruit noises. Someone got their dick stuck in an M&M soup a while ago. It's a cylinder, Elin. They just told you. 1 minute down. Might have been this year, last year. Oh. Almost halfway. Almost halfway. Have a look at memes after stream? Oh no. 1 hour, 30 minutes left? No! 30 seconds and 1 minute left. 90 minutes, 90 seconds left. God damn it, you have me doing it. 80. This was a not bad gathering hub. Kind of small. But I like this room. I like this area. 2 minutes. Keep that core tight. I am! 1 more minute. Just 1 more minute. 110 seconds. Fuck you! Small like my PP 2 seconds. Well, Elin, good news. We don't have to pay electricity from now on until roughly autumn. Oh, damn. 45 seconds. Is that just you expect solar to carry until then? Small, not like Elin's Benoit years. Uh, 30 seconds. Solar panels proved to carry already? Okay, hell yeah. Oh, it's hard today. 20 seconds. 15. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. 30% battery left overnight. Well, it's only April. Not just today, it's hard today. You win 1977. Butland. Nuh-uh. doesn't do another. Hi, Ty. Boy, am I glad I was not on speakers. I take zero responsibility if you put my stream on speakers. That's a risk you take. Did I miss something? Just the plank. And now I'm just laying here. Ah, this is comfy. I really don't want to get up. Yeah. Butland. You're comfy. You're comfy! I'm looking forward to tomorrow and Sunday. Because that's when all the 9-to-5ers get to get on and take naps with me and hang out. That makes Saturday and Sunday kind of my favorite days. You guys wait there a moment. I'm in the living room too with my mom right here. Show her my stream. I'll say hi to her. Euland ankles. Alright, those are lined up. Calibrate. Why does this look off? Look, man, I love you and all, but I do not trust you talking to my mom. I'll have you know that everybody's parents love me, okay? They think I'm so polite and respectful. Because I am. They don't just think that. I am that. Imagine losing battery from your headphones while watching Blue Twitch. Instant disowning from family. That would be tragic. I make sure to cast your streams onto my neighbor's TV while they are out and watching through the windows with binoculars. It's not creepy, I swear. Good lord. No, you. Don't browsers have protection for that? Some do. Simply a good advertiser. Where it automatically mutes or pauses. I know I wouldn't call you polite or respectful. Listen. With new people, I think I'm very polite. Especially people's parents. I've always been the friend that they, you know, like. And they're like, oh, your friend is so nice. They're so polite. I don't know what to tell you. Around you guys, I can be a little bit of a shit. With friends, I can get a little, silly. But, like, you know, meeting your parents, I'm great for that. I'm going to Chromecast Euland's Blue Twitch onto my parents' television. Exactly. I'm so polite. They'll love it. And then they'll follow me, too. We fixed our trackers. We switch to this. Mute this. I think we're ready to walk. We're at 2 incline already. Because I realized at 4.5 miles yesterday that I never pressed the incline buttons. I just moved up the graphic, and then I myself didn't adjust the treadmill. So that's carrying over to today. No scamming here. This is the IOU. I am nice and polite. Proceeds to push Cairo off the edge in the bus level and hats in time. Scamlin. You literally cannot say Scamlin. You are getting more incline out of this. Elon retirement home TV. So you promise that if I introduce you to my parents, you'll be the perfect image of a good boy. And you won't say, your son calls me mommy too, because I can't trust you. Look. If your parents were cool and I got that vibe, I would say that. But if they were just like, oh, you know, it seems like our son watches you on Twitch, I'd be like, yeah, I really appreciate it, you know. We've got the time difference, so I don't always get to see them that long. But it's really nice when they come by and say hi. Scamland. Good Lord, Elder. No, I grew up just like the fucking teacher's pet and My friend's parents are like, you should be more like Yuland. Wide stare clops. Your son calls me mommy too? I would just perish. Your mom would have to, like, set it up. Your mom would, like, have to know, like, I'm getting, you know, they're polite, but behind the scenes there are freak vibes, and I'm gonna bait that out with a joke. And at that point, I would be like, yeah, your son calls me mommy, too. Am I doing this right? Nah. You know what? Yes. I think you are doing this right. You're the first one to put all 3 emotes in a single line today. I think? Nobody else did it, right? Yeah, you've done it the most correct, Smile. And because you've done it the most correct, that makes you right. Angie, what are you angry about? We're walking through Val'sharah. It is a Legion zone. Probably my least favorite Legion zone, but... Pot Friend? What's there to be angry with Pot Friend? We did it earlier. I don't like that, Yuki. Something about that is just unsettling. It's too wide. Okay, Vanish. Be not afraid. That was mine. Was in line? Oh, I see, I see. Oh, God, Smile. It's weird. God, the treadmill is so loud right now. It's been doing this the past week, where it just feels really gritty. It just gets so loud from what sounds like stuff grinding against each other. And in a couple minutes, it'll kind of like ease up and stop making noise. Simply clean it? We did! We cleaned it very recently. Little tip, add a few more left parts. Oh, God. No! I hate that Smile. Clean it again, yes. Whose gritty is that? Soul Edge? Perfect? It's not perfect. I need a drink. I need a drink. I bought alcohol at the store this morning. I bought, Red's Hard Apple Cider. Which is carbonated. So I'm kind of like, I don't think I'll like it. But Micaiah recommended this one. Hi, Micaiah. And Cairo paid for it. I think Cairo is planning to drink when we're playing Monster Hunter later. I don't want to drink while playing Monster Hunter. I want to drink while in VR. Mostly because, you know, there's been people that have been like, I can't wait to drink with you. And I feel like if I'm drinking in Monster Hunter with Cairo, then it's like, you know, there's like 10 people that are like, I want to drink with you, and then I just pick one. It's like everyone else, you don't get to come, right? It's in that it's just like I'd rather be in VR where everybody can drink with me. Don't do a Cairo and get blasted before everyone else. The other drink that Cairo was suggesting, I could not find at the store. I was walking around the grocery store alcohol section for like 10 minutes and I just could not find it. Yulin bought alcohol. I'm a bad influence. Hey, cheers, I can drink to that. Don't smash your headset again. Oh god, I hope not. Yulin shotguns and apple cider at mile 3. Oh boy, why don't I literally paid for it and he won't drink with me. What a fucked up day, chat. I don't get to what? Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fishy, if you just opened the stream, I bought alcohol. I have alcohol, and I think I'm gonna drink tonight? Maybe tomorrow. But I have alcohol. Oh, heck yeah. I don't know if I'll like it. I don't know if it'll be something that I can actually get drunk with. I haven't had good luck with finding an alcoholic. Don't worry, Cairo. I'll drink with you. Well, thank you, North Prince. I'll drink with Cairo. I just don't want to drink with just Cairo. Like, I think Foss would actually be mad at me if I drank without him. He keeps saying he bought it, but I heard Cairo bought it. Okay. I wasn't super down for having Cairo buy it. Cairo was like, you're gonna get this, send me your PayPal information. I was like, what? You know where it is. It's like, that's your business. Where's your personal? I don't have one. And I'm thinking, like, I'm just gonna buy the alcohol, because this is something I want to do anyway. And he's like, I've sent you money. Buy these. And I'm like, I overthink things. Cairo was literally just trying to have fun with me, and I'm like, you've complicated everything. He really hasn't. I'm just done with this stuff. If you drink tomorrow, let me know. I'll be busy today, but I'd love to hear your reaction. I think tomorrow will be better for it. Because today there's Monster Hunter. And then there's VR chat with Core. And I don't want to show up to VR chat with Core just fucking drunk and like, alright, let's go world exploring, sliding along the ground. And by the time that's over, it'll be like really late. Tomorrow will be, you know, the walk, the nap, free time. And then it'll be like games night. And I think drinking during games night will be... Yulin is such a 10-timer. Yulin hates one-on-one time with Cairo. I love one-on-one time with Cairo. I just don't want my first time drinking in 5 years to be with only one person. Wait, we drinking tomorrow? I think I'm gonna try drinking tomorrow. What drinks you got? Sweet cider? It is Red's Hard Apple Cider. It is my first time trying cider. Normally I avoid carbonated stuff like the plague, but we're gonna try it. I think the carbonation will be easier to deal with than the alcohol taste. An apple ale actually, but it's good. Oh, okay. You know what's his first time? To be with multiple people, not surprised. Not Mike's Hard? I was told apple stuff is good. Just a little gassy? It's not bad. Who is Red and why is your apple in cider? I guess it's not cider? I thought I was getting cider. I'm really dumb with this stuff. Hard cider is very good. What are we at? We're at 0.4. This is the innkeeper, by the way. That bear we just walked by is a fucking innkeeper. Yeah, Yulin likes it hard. Alright, alright. Druid? Yes, it's a druid. Oh, I should turn. I should turn and, like, face this way. So that when Dore joins and they have their tits out, I don't just flash chat before they put their shirt on. The ciders I like are really fizzy, but the Red's Apple Ale is less fizzy. I'm pretty sure.
You're the only one who gets to see the titties.
That is actually... Okay. Yay. That has happened before. Where somebody joins and they just have, like, all their clothes off. And, like, thankfully the camera's facing away from them, but they're just like, whoopsie, let me put these back on. And I'm like, yeah, please. The bears make good innkeepers.
Is why I don't want to change outfits. Because I don't know which ones are naked.
Yeah. The camera is facing that way, so whatever you change to, you're good. Until you move in front of me.
No, I'm going to use this one.
You're walking. Hi.
Good morning, actually. I'm going to drink some coffee. Yeah.
All the fancy stories I have read have the innkeeper as a bear. Usually not literally. The scramble to the avatar reset button bears. No goblin milkers. I mean...
Hey, they're usually out on Saturdays and Friday nights. You just gotta see me in VR.
Yeah, and it's not like that you can't see them right now. They're just not... they're just covered. They're just... stream acceptable. Personally, I'd rather go meet the wolf in the woods. Oh, going in VR. Social anxiety says no. Inns can be comfy, I guess. Oh, Teehee. Did I show up to Yulin's stream all naked, Teehee? I hope he doesn't see me all naked, Teehee. Good lord. Me on my way to stare at Yulin's ankles. Yeah? Lurking, Yuki? Okay. So yeah. That was my morning this morning. I woke up at 6. Lollygagged a little bit on streams. Go to take care of the cat. Clean cat vomit for 30 minutes. Go to the store. Buy a few things, including alcohol. Came home and it was just like, God, I was literally not at the house for like an hour and 20 minutes. I hate it here. This is why I don't leave. Man, way to stare. Walking respectfully. No lollygagging. That sounds familiar to my day. I've been avoiding Monster Hunter stuff. Proxy was playing it. Foss was playing it. Proxy's probably still playing it. I think Shockrail wasn't playing it, and I would have expected her to. But I'm just like, I want to go do it. It's not going to be that, like, spoilery, because, you know, I fought Mizutsune before. I've fought Zoshia before. But I just, like, I don't know, I want to experience it myself before, go watching it. I'm planning to play it with Cairo later. So Cairo and I have just been, like, avoiding all the Monster Hunter streams. Just not interacting with people. I really wanted to watch Proxy this morning. But I knew... Hi. I knew if I showed up to Cairo's stream, like, oh yeah, I've seen all the little corners of the Gathering Hub on Proxy stream, he'd be mad at me. And so I'm in the same boat as him. I'm saving my reaction to it all for when he goes live later today. And you'll get to see the two of us being like, oh wow, this is here. Oh cool, this is where the arm wrestling is. Oh great, this is the this is where the bowling is. Let's watch the Diva together. I just beat a Gore yesterday. I thought our Shepherd Raid Down. I thought our Shepherd Raid Down was out too, but it's not. That is the 28th, I think. That's in like 3 weeks or something. Shocky doing Democracy. Is that a singular doorway of the Goblin variety? It is. I think Cairo got caught up in work. Because I know that Cairo wasn't saving their reaction. Hi, Joe. Cairo was very much just watching Proxy this morning.
Yeah, I've been holding out. Well, yeah, I was gonna play it. I got my stuff I wanted to do around the house. I was gonna join for a little bit of walking and go out, do some shopping, and then come home. And then I was gonna be like, I'm gonna play Monster Hunter. So that's, I haven't looked. I've only looked at the patch notes. That's all I've looked at.
Hi. Joe. I got fishnets. We got fishnets. They're actually, I don't know. I've never been like super into fishnets, but then putting them on, I was like, oh, these are kind of nice. I do kind of like these now. Fishnets, but no fish. But will you get upset at you for doing so? But we'll get upset over you for doing so. Fishnets, Bog. Well, so the plan, blank, was to, like, guilt trip Cairo. And be like, Cairo, I saved the reaction to the Monster Hunter stuff just like you wanted me to. I haven't seen anything. I didn't watch any streams. That way we can react to it together. And he's gonna go, Fishnets, but still no jeans. I'll fucking take pictures in jeans. It's such a weird thing, Techno. You're weird. You're fucking weird. I mean, I can do that. Don't watch anybody today? Cairo, you were already watching somebody today. You've already...
Cairo, if I get on Monster Hunter Wilds, you want to join me right now? We'll just skip Euland.
Cairo's at work right now. I literally saw you talking in Proxy's chat. What the fuck? I wore fishnets with thigh highs. Over with skirt and shirt. Felt like I was going to a metal concert. Was great. Hell yeah. I also saw a pair of cheap thigh highs. So I was like, this looks, you know, we could grab one of these. I learned why they were so cheap. They lied about the length. Yeah, briefly he was fighting the guy we've already fought, Yuli. Yeah. And I've been told that guy has hands, and now you've spoilered it. Dressing up puts me in such a good mood. I love cute outfits. Hell yeah. Dressing up puts me in a great mood. Dressing up in something going wrong ruins my day. So, like, there have been times where it's like, you know, I make plans with somebody. I'm gonna be in an outfit and then, like, be on webcam for them. More of a past thing than now. And it's like, oh, I actually can't do this today. You know, something came up. Sorry. And I'm sitting there like, legs shaved an hour ago. Cute outfit, just like, well, man, I put all this effort in. And now it's just like, all for nothing. Fuck. That ruins my day. I can't believe beach day is gonna be tomorrow. The ones I wore had squish pad paws on them. Maybe it was more a cute metal concert. Oh, I actually know which pair it was then, Haxie. I don't wear stuff for people. I always feel like I wouldn't be wearing it for long. Yeah. Yeah, there's some things that, like, you wear it, and it stays on. And then there's some things that, like, you wear it, and it just comes off right away. Yeah, it was the pictures you probably saw. Hi, Ra. I have this one skirt, and I really like it. It doesn't stay on. Like, I wear it, I'm like, look at the skirt, and it's just like, okay, time to take it off, I guess. It's like, well, that was on for 2 minutes. I wear socks, and those stay on. But it's much nicer when there's someone else around, because then you keep the cute stuff on. Hi, Kyle. More than I think, bruh. I don't even know if I slept last night. I slept that badly, but I'm awake now. I guess we're doing this now. Kyle, you can go to sleep if you want. Huh. Huh. This video is max volume, by the way, and it is so quiet. This is before we learned fucking audio balancing. Nope, we doing this now? Falling asleep to Yulin voice. Oh, who was it? I think it was Trogdor that put in the memes channel what it's like to fall asleep to Yulin. The giant horsecock weighs over 11 pounds. The fucking what? Yeah. Yeah, fair. No, I am a... Beg pardon, LOL? It was a meme from a couple of years ago, Dino Zoomies, where it's an Animal Planet documentary about the ocean, and in it they say the giant horse conch weighs over 11 pounds. It's a big sea snail. It's literally just a snail in the ocean, has a giant shell. Oh my gosh, hello. And in the documentary, the narrator goes, the giant horse conch weighs over 11 pounds. But it sounds like horse cock. And so, you know, the joke is, this is what it's like to fall asleep to Animal Planet at 2 a.m. And the meme that everybody was making, the Vine back then, was they're laying on the bed, they're totally asleep, eyes closed, snoring, And you hear the TV in the background go, the giant horse cock weighs over 11 pounds. And their eyes shoot open. They just go, the fucking what? Talking about horse cock, but I'm the weird one. I'm talking about horse conch. You just made it weird. Hey, horse, okay, I'm done. Good grief. I love snails. They're so chill. Mine also weighs that much. Yeah? Oh my goodness. Which one, Dore?
Moogle.
Of course. Of course. Can we get a loud
I thought you were missing something. I was like, there's something wrong here. That's what it was.
Can we get a loud
That's why.
chicken jockey from you? I don't even know what a chicken jockey
No,
is.
it's a Minecraft meme. It's the Minecraft movie meme.
Oh. Oh, so I had the prescribed reaction then. Good, good. Wait, it wasn't talking about giant horsecock? No, it's talking about a sea snail. People have changed it. They've taken the audio and they've put horse videos in the back to make it more funny. But the original video is sea snails. Sea snail, right? Yeah, my horse conch weighs 14 pounds. What else could I mean? Flint and steel. The Minecraft movie's out today, right?
I believe it is. I've heard from what some people say it's bad, but not fun bad. But I think it's gonna be fun bad.
Ah.
So I'm gonna watch it in VR drinking night.
Yeah, yep. I was watching.
You'll see me as a very drunk goblin.
I was watching Code Geass last night, and we finished that. Did you pop in? I can't remember.
Yeah, I made fun of Eris, and then Eris yelled at me, and then
That's right.
When you guys started watching, I left.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Code Geass too many times.
It was my first time seeing it. I initially was watching it with 3 people, and then one of them had to disappear for a little bit. They literally had to sell their computer and phone and rearrange their finances. And they have a computer again, but we didn't pick it back up when they came back. And so Oku was like, hey, we're doing Anime Watch Night. We're doing Code Geass. Have you finished it? And I was like, no. He's like, great, you can watch it with us. I was like, I don't really want to, because I've seen all those episodes before. But when you get to Season 2, Episode 16, if I haven't finished it by then, I'll watch with you. Hi, Noodles! And so Monday, or whatever the first day was, they got to that episode and I watched the last 10 with them. Which was a fucking roller coaster.
It's a great anime, especially you gotta think that was like 2004.
Uh-huh.
It's like before anime was really mainstream, and before it was super popular.
Hi, Vapor Bite.
Oh, they're leaves.
Yes, they're leaves and sticks. And then my crown. I put my crown on.
I thought you had patches of your scalp showing through on his stream.
No, they're leaves and sticks in my hair.
Yeah, I can tell that now.
Apparently it's a good kind of bad. Go ahead.
Code Geass, they came out with like a new one, like a sequel series after the movie, like last year, summer of last year. I watched like 4 episodes of it. I really wasn't into it. It's weird because you're sitting there watching something without Lelouch, and you're like,
yeah. I am told
the main focus.
There's 4 OVAs / movies, and I've been told I need to watch at least 2 of them. Whenever that fucking happens.
Yeah, and it's also a series that came out, like I said, 20 years after the original, so you're just like...
Yeah. Huh? I remember that with Fooly Cooly, where it was like, the new Fooly Cooly came out, and everybody was like, why did we do this?
Yeah, because... It's Fooly Cooly. I love it. I've watched Fooly Cooly 1 billion times. 6 episodes. It's the easiest thing to throw on and watch.
Yeah.
I watched those new ones and I'm like, it doesn't have that 2000 era like.
Yeah.
Charm.
There's no cock like horse cock. All I know is that Lady dates a villager and it looks fucking stupid. Hey Ewan, can I tell Dory they are a cool bean? Head pat.
Oh.
You shut the door and turn the lock. Dance, thanks. Brave, hi.
So,
Vapor. Hang on. It's the song, Don't Be Weird. I thought that was a threat. Why would I threaten you? Okay, go ahead.
so speaking of Minecraft, do you the last thing I saw before I closed my phone after air quotes waking up was there was a McDonald's Grimace Minecraft commercial. So it's Grimace, but he's all like cuboided, like all of the monstrosities in the movie. It's fucking weird.
I have not seen it yet. Hi. Vaporbite Love.
pray
I
you
saw that
don't
ad
have
on
to.
Twitch. I don't think I've ever threatened you, Air. Unless you count cuddling you like a toy as a threat. Yeah, what the hell, Air? Smile's been nothing but nice to you. They called you their favorite. Because that's not a threat, that's a promise. Goblin. I am eager to finish the next Minecraft video. It's ready. Well, it's not ready. I gave Violet a project. I basically told her, I need this, make it. And she was like, okay. The path correction needs to happen now that I think about it. So I need to, when I nap today, I should have done it yesterday. But when I nap today, I need to leave it open for Yuki and Violet. But Light Matica works super well. Light Matica is like easy posting stuff. Sadly, today can't. Okay. We'll see if Violet can when she shows up. If not, I won't leave it open. And I'll probably spend a bunch of time on Minecraft tomorrow. Helping Kia with Voitrain? Oh, hell yeah. Good night, He-Hulins. Good night, Bouncy Goblin. Good night, Elder. Am I your favorite, Lynn? Nope. People scare me. Lurk.
I agree with that one. People are terrifying.
I used to be really shy and intimidated by people. I think since streaming, since I got VRChat to help me with social skills. And they did help immensely. The nonchalant nope. Since streaming, I've gotten even better at it. I'm a lot less afraid to talk to people and interact with people that I don't know. VRChat in general has just done absolute wonders for my social skills.
Oh, I can talk to people. It's more of the meeting people, like,
Mhm.
oh, you want to hang out? I'm like, nope. No, come over to my... Nope.
That I could do with people that I know. So, like, if Kyra was like, hey, I'm gonna come visit you. I think if, a year, maybe 2 years ago, I'd have been like, absolutely not. Never. And now I'd be like, okay, I'm nervous. This kind of freaks me out. But yeah, what's gonna go wrong? It's Kyra. I definitely struggle to, like, talk to people upon first meeting them. Initially. And now it's a lot easier for me to, like, see a room, listen to what they're talking about. If I know about it, share what I know. If I don't know, ask them, like, oh, I don't know anything about that. What's it like? And, it's a lot easier for me to talk to new people now. That's in the last, like, year or two. Now, if I join an instance, there's 30 people and I don't know any of them. I know, like, one person who invited me, and they're already talking to, like, 5 people. Then I'm gonna be like, alright, I'm bad at this. Fucking cling to my friend's arm. Not say anything for 30 minutes. Done the opposite for me. I feel like my anxiety has gotten worse with your chat. Really? Lucky I'm a person, not a people. Would be weird if I was a hive-minded group of people. I'm bringing you actual alky. I was a nervous wreck the very first time I joined in on you. You're still a nervous wreck, North Prince. You're like, you can never see me when high. And I'm like, why? You act like it's gonna change anything. You act like I won't find you fun. Or, like, even if you were an awful person when high and you were just annoying, it's like, okay, we hang around North Prince when they're not high. But, like, I still think you're a bit, not a nervous wreck, but I think you overthink it. Being in a group instance with a bunch of people I don't know as a desktop mute is not a pleasant experience. Yeah, well, I mean, being mute is fine. But, like, I feel like a big part of VR chat, especially for me, why I got it, it was, like, being less mute. And so when people stay mute in VR chat, I kind of look at it as, like, not like you're doing it wrong, but to me it's like you're not developing a skill that you could be. It must be nice to be able to have a microphone. Hang on. What are you playing on that doesn't have a microphone? I was a mute before VR chat. I came to VR chat to not be one. You bought alcohol when you have this thing going. What do you mean when I have this thing going, huh? Laptop with headphones that don't have a mic? The laptop doesn't have a mic? How fucking old is that laptop? I've never joined a streamer's thing. Feels so wild to be anything but a viewer chatter. And honestly, Dino Zoomies, that's not the worst mentality, right? There's people that get parasocial, right? It's not so much here because this is a just chatting stream and I don't have a big enough community that, like, I don't not know people. I see people's names and I remember them, right? If I don't see Dino Zoomies for a week, and then you pop up, I'm tempted to say, like, oh, hey, it's been a while. I try to avoid that because I don't want to ever do, like, the Duolingo or, like, Ring Fit thing of, you haven't been around. I don't want to guilt trip people like that. But, like, if somebody doesn't come around for a week or two, my first thought is, oh, I remember the last time I saw you. It's good to see you again. Right? I feel like I know most of you. Hi, Yoku! And so, like, parasocial relationships on Twitch is a thing, but less so for me, because, I mean, literally, I remember you guys. You guys remember me, and you can come and join me. This is very much set up to be like I'm exercising, and you guys make it easier by socializing. Parasocial relationships piss me off. To me, a parasocial relationship is like, Ludwig streams. And a guy's like, oh my god, I don't miss a Ludwig stream. I'm always typing in his chat. He's my best friend. And it's like, you say that person's name to Ludwig and they go, that seems familiar. I think I see their name in my chat sometimes. But other than that, they have, like, no clue who that chatter is. To me, that's parasocial relationships. I'm parasocial with you, though, so it's different. Hi, Jasmine.
Parasocials when, like, you have a podcast that you listen to and you know every detail of that person, but they will never know anything about you.
Exactly.
And it's like, you're not part of that podcast group, even though they're funny and everything. You don't know that person. And that's when you're like, oh, you add them on Twitter or, Blue Sky and be like, hey, what about this? They're like, they don't know you.
It's
weird.
I think of it with, like, the Game Grumps are my best friends. I know so much about them, and it's like, they don't know you exist. VRChat does have a lot of parasocial stuff, but I feel like I'm not at that size yet.
You're joinable. You can actually have a conversation. You know people.
Yeah.
It's different than being parasocial with someone. You can actually, like, communicate and you're like, yeah, I remember you came and joined us on Friday night and we talked and played Blackout. Even though I know you hate Blackout.
It does feel like a little, I don't want to say dangerous, but it feels like I need to, like, keep my mind on it and keep myself grounded. Because it feels like I'm saying, parasocial stuff is really bad, but it doesn't affect me. Don't worry about it with me. Just don't even think about it with me, guys, right? I don't like that thought. I need to catch up. Laptop with headphones that don't have a mic. I've never joined a streamer's thing. It feels so weird. What? A fridge? I'm not using the fucking laptop mic. Okay, but you have a mic. And it might not even be that bad. You're one of the cutest not mutes I've ever met in VR chat. He remembers me was, love. Okay, Adderall and caffeine down the hatch. Goodbye, sleepiness. Parasocial relationships piss me off. I'm parasocial with you, though, so it's different. Twitch, I'm in Yulin's streams all the time, and he always notices me. Being parasocial with big streamer? I don't want to insult people I don't know, but ew. That's why you should do the opposite and assume everyone hates you and it's just playing nice. No, shut the fuck up, Yuki. I'm not parasocial. You and I are just destined to get married. Hi, Trogdor. Well, it isn't the home record. Since joining VRChat in 2018, I have heard multiple people call insert female VTuber here their friend, or even girlfriend. Parasocial. I don't know, trying to hide a social event with paragliding seems like a terrible idea. Okay, Sway. Okay. I do have a question about your walking. Do you have a standard portable treadmill? Or is there a specific one that is good for VR chat? So, I actually think treadmills are kind of awful for VR chat. Because being on a treadmill like this, while in VR chat, is the same as being blindfolded. I have the type of treadmill you would find at the gym. A big, heavy-duty, grab bars all over. It's a Nordic Track C2300. I have a handlebar that I keep my left hand on at all times. And that kind of keeps me anchored, that keeps me, like, oriented the right direction. But there have been times where, like, I take my hands off and I'm kind of waving them around like this. And somebody walks by me and I go, hey! And then that alone is just enough to tilt me enough of an angle to then trip and almost fall. If you were to work out in VR, I would highly recommend an elliptical or even better, an exercise bike. This one didn't listen to that at all. They went and got their own standing treadmill. Standing treadmill is fine, but you want one that has a bar. The bar that you can put a hand on, is the most important thing. Like, you're just, hi, Juice. You're just going to lose your balance and lose your way. This one gets away with it because they have the vision thing, so they can literally see VR, but then they can also see their hands and stuff in front of them.
I have a Quest Pro, so I can see, I have the flaps off, so I can see from literally your cheeks down, so I can see this entire view I have. So literally I can like see that my arms here, even though I'm looking at you, it's like right here. As long as you pay attention to your peripheral, you got it.
Yeah,
But it doesn't mean that when I'm goofing off and like doesn't mean I fall off.
Yeah, having something to hold your hand on is like the most important thing for a treadmill in VR in my eyes. Gotta come up with an excuse. I'm too shy to talk on stream. Hug, hug, hug. I do this already. Hug, hug, pat, pat. Loja. Hi, Loja Tech. Do you have intentions to let your audience know? Audience grow, being friends with every individual in chat. Gonna be increasingly difficult? Yeah. And for me, yeah, this is something I've thought about. There will eventually be a time where, like, I start being choosy with who can friend request me. Right now, if it's a friend of a friend, they immediately get a friend request and they can join me. If it's somebody that shows up in chat, like Cairo, I kind of make them, wait a week or two. Feel the vibe out. And if I grew more, and I had a much bigger community, that's going to turn into, like, instead of 1 week, 2 weeks, it's going to be like a month, 2 months. That's going to be like, you really have to hang around and earn it, and, like, I got to really get a feel for who you are before I just let chatters in.
I didn't have to earn it, just so you know.
You got vouched for. That's, as I grow, yes, it will be increasingly difficult to, just come in and join. Just say your laptop can't run VR chat. That's my excuse, and I think Elon is buying it. Sick, let me try this. This guy wanted me to get an elliptical. Yeah, I did. Elon and I can't talk in VR chat because I can't run it. Okay, well, if you can't run it, then your computer's probably struggling. And you're probably, like, freezing out. Let me kick you from the world right now so that you you lower the load on your computer right now, Techno. I think that'll solve some problems. Wait, no! Interesting, I've known a few people with both treadmills and exercise bikes. And I was curious about them because I enjoy chatting in VR chat, but also want to work out instead of just sitting 24/7 in full body lamo. I would highly recommend an elliptical or a bike. It's going to be less contact on you, and it's going to be, you're not going to fall from a bike. I always struggled to work out, Jasmine. I always struggled to, like, stick with a routine. And then connecting 5 miles of treadmill a day to stream, I've lost 70 pounds. I went from 205 to 135. So, making this a social thing where it's like, you exercise at a set time with people has been the best thing ever. Having it be like an accountable thing where it's like, I can't just quit on myself. There's people that expect me to be there. Gonna get off the RPAT and do shit. Okay, bye, Techno. The big thing is the social interaction of it. I can vividly recall one of the cringiest ones being a guy in an E-boy avatar calling Iron Mouse his princess. I can't read any of that, Techno. Your little heart thing. Bye, Jack. You got closer and I can see it now. Those are some good boundaries to have. I feel like they're a little lax. Like, if somebody was really malicious and out to get me, they could fuck with me in some way. But I haven't had anybody that just, they hate me to hate me yet. Oh, that is a pretty fucking cringy one, Kyle. Please don't say E-boy, he might do the thing. In the Great Pug, am I allowed to add you? Shut up, Uncle. Hi, Kyle. Can I friend request you? I need more famous people on my list so I get more social points. Blech. So am I the opposite of parasocial? I just join chats and talk my nonsense. I don't expect for anyone to remember me or talk to me, so I get surprised when people see me as a friend. I wouldn't say the opposite, but, I definitely wouldn't call that parasocial. This guy gotta wait a week. Elon, what's up? Hi, Vapor. Elon will never add me, got it. Trogdor, you would have been one of the first people I added, because I knew you before I started streaming. Those are some good boundaries. On the other hand, I want to get back into VR chat because I did help my social anxiety. And 2, nervous about being the guy who joins on streams because I've done that twice. Anybody that's like... Alright, I'm going to say this. Anybody that, like, talks about clout chasing and, like, you only join streamers, I will go after those people. I fucking hate that shit, because my friends have dealt with that a lot, where it's like, oh, you only care about this person because they're a streamer. You only join on streamers, and it's just like, fuck off. It's... I hate that. If somebody said that way, I'd want to know about it, and I would literally fix them. Like, sort them out and be like, don't you fucking say that, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna come back to that. Wait, no. Hi, Nick. Is that the cute and adorable you? And I say, yes. Yeah, that's a big reason why I want to do it. I hate going to the gym, but I love working out in VR. I'm trying to find a way to combine both. You're partnered. Stream it. 100% stream it. What I'm doing right now is... I've got the stream camera. Got the camera. You go to the mask section. You mask out world. You walk to anything like walking through Tokyo. All of these videos that I have are my own. Hi, Leon! Walking through Val'Sharah. You can use any of my videos. I'm highly encouraging and supportive of anybody just working out in VR to do what's good for them. Because for me, I hate going to the gym. I want to work out in VR, and this has been an amazing way for me to do it. This has solved so many of my life problems. I used to do the same thing with VR cycling. The only reason I stopped was because most everyone else stopped. Coming and got lonely and unmotivated. Yet, I will soon. See, I'm super paranoid.
Exercise and a treadmill if you wanted to hang out and walk or bike. Just send me a message.
There's multiple exercise groups that will be at their time. Lahix goes an hour before me, and like you could just exercise at that time. I think they do like a rec room thing, but like you could just be going at that time. I'm sure there's other exercise groups. Lahix is just the one I know about. Oh no, Meaty Hook. I think Meaty Hook also does something. I'm super paranoid, so I don't add anyone back unless I know them well. Fair. I haven't had the bad experience yet. I'm not a girl in VR chat, and so it's a bit easier for me. I don't get the real weird creepers that like, this person exists, sharp inhale through the nose, my personality has changed. I'm not dealing with like real weird stuff like that. Yet, I will soon. I can vouch for Haxie. I can hate you if you want. No, please. Hi, good. I'm going to get lunch here in 10. Cairo, how's work? Lunch. I have people I've been around for years, but I'm too scared to add them. I'm like, it's too late. It's weird now. Oh my god, add them, Haxie. There's a few people like that. Crazy Enzo? I haven't added them. Suika? Haven't added them. I always say I'm trying to out-bottom them. Because it's bottoms that wait for the invite, and tops that, send the invite out. And I'm like, I can't send you a friend request. I gotta out-bottom you. I remember when I asked you to add... Go ahead.
I find it the opposite.
Really?
As the top. I always find it, I'm like, I want someone to come up and go, Goblin, can I be your friend? And I'm like, oh, so cute.
See, I always use just like, oh, Dora, yeah, I see you all the time. Friend request. Yeah, think nothing of it. Whereas the bottom is just like, oh, that means we are friends. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm happy you accepted that. I remember when I asked Yulin to add and join stream, and he was like, of course you can. Don't be so shy, it's okay. And my heart melted. Yeah, I used to know Yulin before he got big. Now he forgets to say hi to me when I join stream. I said hi to you today, Trogdor. What the fuck? Literally just ignore them if they call you a clout chaser. Plenty of me have called me a clout chaser, and I just look at them and say, okay. It pisses me off, Jasmine. Because one of my best friends is Aiko, Koyo Red. And he's friends with Lolathon. So, like, there was a streamer lobby in VRChat arc where Koyo, who at the time was like a 20, 40 viewer Andy, he would make a lobby. People would join on him. Lolathon and others would join on those people. And people would see Koyo and be like, who the fuck is this Koyo guy? He's such a fucking clout chaser just hanging around Lolathon. And it's like, Lolathon joins on him. It's his lobby. What? I get so up in arms about that. Hi, love. Hi, Freya. Cry. But Yulin, I am clout chasing. I've nicknamed your butt Clout. Okay. Yeah, alright. I know what that's like. Got a few people like that too. I'll chase your clout. What emote is that, Leon? Oh, it's a wait. What up, Yulin? Hi, unknown. Lahi. My chow brother, sup techno. Wait, you're not a girl? No. How are you doing, Yulin? I'm good. We're doing 2 incline today because I forgot to give it yesterday. So we're starting with 2 incline from the start. So I used to have a semi-bad parasocial issue with a couple of people. So I've just been paranoid since, LOL. I'm not surprised. I feel like Grill Online is just gonna have to deal with that. Shouldn't have to, but is going to. We should ask Shine who he thinks is the bigger bottom. That's funny, Haxie. Yulin's not a girl. Can't fuck him, stream's over, go home. Oh my god, Techno. Hi, Yulin, my love. Miss Frey, Techno. Frey, may I please pet the tail? Hi, hun. Of course, only tail. Holy shit, I'd been behind for like 20 minutes and I finally caught up.
Really far behind.
I don't think I got that far behind. It was just as I was catching up, it kept going.
Yeah.
I missed that arc when streamers realized they actually not entertaining, so they relied on pointing their camera at the better streamers. Oh my god, Trog.
I hate that.
That's
I hate that so much.
I think of Talena with that, because she used to not stream, but she's very entertaining and funny, and especially when she gets tired, she gets what she calls sleep drunk, and so a lot of her friends started streaming. Oh god.
Beep, 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 beep.
A lot of her friends started streaming, and they would just shove a camera in her face. And she found it really fucking annoying because, like, she didn't want to be on stream. She was just vibing, falling asleep. And, you know, people are coming up to her with the camera like, be funny, what do you think of this?
I had that happen to me once with a very large streamer. And I literally go, bye! And it's just like, I was like, nope, I know who you... I only because I saw the memes recently. And I was like, I'm like, because all they do is desktop camera, may do something funny, and I'm like, I'm not in this lobby. He's left.
It's I'm okay with streamers doing that in streamer lobbies, right? If I'm hanging out with Koyo, and Chloe joins, and Lolathon joins, I kind of expect, okay, Lolathon's gonna bust out some memes and expect the people, you know, dance for camera. I kind of just expect that because it's literally like a lobby of streamers and their people. When like 3 of them are live, it's kind of like, this is what it is. I will be quiet because I only do streamer lobbies. I don't dislike them. You know, I think there's a content, and I think usually the people that are joining on streamer lobbies, on those lobbies, they're there for the stream. I'm sure those people hang out off stream, but the ones I've all met with, I haven't had any bad experience with. I actually adore Lolathon, but you know, I'm very, the word insular? There's a lot of streamers in VR chat that I'm very unfamiliar with. Ray, do I have permission to cuddle you? Hold on, because just because he isn't a girl doesn't mean we can't fuck him. Hey! Sure hug. Alright, everybody, he's caught up. Time to shift gears back up. Hold on, I take the back. No, we, just me. Kyle, may I please pet the tail? Way too dang guitar jump scare. Oh, come fuck me then, Kurt. What is happening in my chat right now? I mean, okay, I had a streamer come into a JP Terrors lobby I was playing in the other day. That shit was obnoxious. See, in a lobby like that, I could see that being a little like, come on, man. Although, I feel like for you, Oku, that's gonna be a lobby where everybody has their tops off, and so that streamer's like, what the hell are they doing there? Who is the cute blonde anime girl? That is Dore, the goblin. Hey, Fran, I'll be quiet, because I only do streamer lobbies. Streamers like that are why I just hated VR chat streamers in early VR chat days, like 18, 19. Yeah, everyone knows the lobbies are streamed. Had a really bad interaction with one when I was just trying to talk with a friend. Yulin, tell me a story. Somehow 20% of my friends list are streamers, Lamau. No, it was a public. He was hot miking and just yapping to himself. No one understood what he was saying. Loud ass motherfucker. That's crazy, Oku. That's like the
Never
completely. That's the completely tone deaf. Right? That's a like mega tone deaf streamer, like I am the main character type of shit. Going to a public lobby and hot miking. Okay, so streamer etiquette is something that people have had to fucking learn in VR chat streaming. And I know it from watching all my friends stream. But like, when you're streaming, if you're talking to your chat, thanking for follows, subs, bits, if you're doing anything with your chat, you fucking mute for that in VR chat. Like, I don't typically mute for it because this is my lobby. If another streamer was here, I would start muting for it. But like, so in streamer lobbies, let's say it's Koyo and Leafeons. Both of those are good friends. Both of those are friends of mine. They mute around each other. Because it's like, it's just bad etiquette to like, not be doing that around each other. Let's say Koyo is streaming to 30 people, and Leafeons is streaming to 200 people. It could be seen as like self-advertisement for Koyo to go, hey, thanks for the follow around Leaf, because that's basically announcing to Leaf's 200 viewers, I'm streaming, don't come check me out, because I'm also streaming. Hi, Grianne. Alternatively, it just feels really bad if you're having a slow stream day and somebody's having a great stream day and like the two of them are standing next to each other and one's going, hey, thanks for the sub. Oh my god, thanks for another sub. Oh my god, thanks for the 20. Like, you just want to be considerate to the other people and mute for that shit. And like, going to Publix or other streamers and not doing that is crazy to me. Always and forever, Nick. Streamers don't have etiquette. Hi, Parisu. I want to scoop up Dory's avatar and hold under my Abby's boobs with like a teddy bear. But I respect them too much to do that. Go to Public World, get Goblin Titty. Dude, there's so many people who don't know stream etiquette. I get it. Because especially if you're streaming VR chat after the days of, like, people really figuring this shit out, and nobody's told you, it should be common sense. It should be. I can see, you know, let's say there's like 9 bullet points and somebody gets 8 of them but doesn't know 1. Fine. Some of my friends here, I think they have awful stream etiquette. But I think they, like, literally grew their communities together. And so when they stream, it is very often, you know, like Sea of Thieves with the 4 of them. And that was what they knew for 4 years, and now they're branching out and meeting new people and collabing with others. And, like, that group, I've specifically had to be like, okay, we need to go over some ground rules. We need to talk about some things. I can see why people would fucking... But going to a public and just, like, talking to your chat there? Holy, that's just asking for trouble. Elon doesn't do it because he is the main character. I honestly thought growing up I was very much an NPC. Like, even in my own life, I was like, I'm not main character. I'm very secondary to a lot of things. I'm never the cool guy. If I'm the main character, the story is like, I'm a standard NPC going through a life. What happened to my special skills? I very much don't think like that anymore. Going to Publix. Wait, hang on. I got a wave emote now? Hell yeah. Rare Yuland Ang emote. That's when you pull them off to the side and make out with them. I mean, what? Who said that? Cough. Oh my goodness. Main character syndrome is the express way to get on my shit list. Why is Kyle so very cute? You know, most of your streamers I've seen will literally go into Publix, talk without muting, and harass people who are vibing. It's a common situation. Streamer etiquette is rare as fuck. I'm in a very, like, pocket of VR chat. I got into VR chat through Team 5 videos. That went to Whoops. That went to Lele. Under Lele, it is umbrellaed out. I don't really watch Whoops much anymore. Not that I have a problem with the guy. I just... But Lele, that took me to Proxy. That took me to Foss. That took me to Elite. Elite took me to Leafeons and Koyo. I'm in very much this pocket that is very much subcategory from Whoops. And within that pocket, the vast majority of streamers there know etiquette. And I feel like it's not a small pocket. Like, that does include Lolathon, who's not really under Lele and Whoops. It's kind of like Lele took me to Elite, took me to Koyo, took me up out of the pocket to Lolathon. But Lolathon knows etiquette. A lot of the others, I don't know. I'm not going out and looking for a lot of VR chat streamers. Elon Techno's last message reminded me. Have you seen me angry yet? Still or no? I don't think so. Because you're so polite, Nick. Maybe very ugly to people who deserve it, lol. Hi, Octomage. Also, we're at 2.5. I don't think we get enough from just this video.
Another video. That's what I'm hearing.
We're going to need
Long
a third
stream
video.
today.
Hopefully not a long one. You see, I started with Immortal
you're
HD
good.
Alex. Please, no. When he streams VR chat, that's where I found Tess, then Lele, then Elite, etc. I know Tess. Well, okay, I know of Tess. I don't actually know Tess. I think I rated her once. Why do you never hate on my completely accurate, true, and based takes? This song never fails to make me want to play 14 again. We can never get enough of you, and oi. I think I can... I think people could get enough of me. I haven't had any... Well... I've had major issues with one person. But I think that was... I think that was them mostly in their head and overthinking shit and being weird. I don't think they're a bad person. Because I respect your opinions, never based. Kyle, you don't have to be polite and say you respect her opinions. Based on what? I'm right here? Oh, Ty, if you think you and I have problems, I've had enough of you. Heck this, I'm going to the doctors. This guy stinks. Good luck, Noodles. Remote controls Yolan PC sets this video to loop indefinitely. Okay, hang on. What the fuck, you? That's cool, come here and cuddle then. My first VR chat streamer was Sun Overwatch. Sadly, he disappeared and became a crypto bro. Ugh. My first was Whoops. I remember watching the Ugandan Knuckles videos. That led me to Team 5 videos. And in the Team 5 videos, it was Whoops that stuck out to me. I remember specifically a clip of him being like, hey, do you guys want to see my new dance? And he took his waist tracker off and he started waving it around. And it was like, you know, just fucking, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, I didn't comprehend how he was doing that because I didn't even know what trackers were. I remember the, hey, Whoops, I'm Whoops clip. And I started watching them. And then there was like a week where he spent a ton of time with Lele, and I followed her. And then my life kind of nosedived. I graduated college. And my dad was like, how many resumes did you send out today? And I was always like, I hated talking to my dad because it was always just, how many resumes have you sent out? So to avoid my dad, I would go to bed at like 4 p.m. He would get home at like 5 to 6. And he'd be going to bed, or he'd be asleep and in bed by the time I woke up. And so then I would be up at like, you know, ass crack hours of the night, just a fucking night owl, right? I'm waking up at things like times like midnight. And lo and behold, the fake Australian Lele is live at that time. And so I would just watch Lele a lot. I would just watch her in the presentation room, hanging out with Tiris, Proxy, a lot of those people. And that was my introduction to VR chat for a good 4 months, was lurking in Lele chat. I think I said 2 messages. I think it was like, they would talk about something that I knew. Hi, boss. And they would like, they would be talking about something and be like, oh gosh, I'm forgetting this thing from this very specific GameCube game. Do you remember this? And the person to talk to was like, oh, I think I know what you're talking about, but no, I don't remember, no. And I'm sitting there like, they're talking about, you know, Custom Robo. Somebody say Custom Robo. If somebody doesn't say Custom Robo. And like, they just be waffling for like a minute straight of just, I don't remember this thing. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. The game you are talking about is Custom Robo. Oh yeah, thanks, Yolan, hi. And I'm like, alright, back to lurking. But from that guy, I found Elite and just watched him. I think my first, or one of my first, was Zigneon. That is a pretty wild first one. Hey, Yolan, wish you could be here playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Hugs and kisses, Fox. I'm looking forward to it tonight. I love just secretly watching streams. I lurk so many VR chat streamers. I started to come out of my shell and type more. Hell yeah. I remember when I came out of my shell, I was watching Elite, and I watched him for like a good week while I was at work. I'd be watching on my phone, and I remember the very specific question. I'm working, and he goes, chat, I don't know what to talk about. What's your favorite ice cream? I was like, oh, just basic chocolate. And then he would, you know, talk to me, I'd talk back. I just became an active chatter. I don't even, like, know what his average view count back then. I was so, like, I didn't know so many things about Twitch back then. It was just like, he's talking and I can talk and have a conversation with him. And I fucking love that interactiveness. Now I think of, like, lurking in streams and I'm like, this is... I can't imagine not talking in a stream. Don't mind me, I'm just here, Noodles. My first VR chat streamer was Poke, and then when they imploded, moved on to Whoops and then to, the guitar guy. I don't remember what his Twitch name was, but his VR chat name was Chips. Through them I found Sci-Fry, and the rest is history. Shit, their VR chat name is Chips. I should know their Twitch name. I'm forgetting it. They still roleplay with Core a lot. Boss Bart. Whoops was my first stream, which led me to Lele. Led me to never leaving the house. Led me to VTubers, led me to Yolan, so yeah. Whoops was what caused my life to spiral out of control. Now I'm at rock bottom with Elin. Hi, mommy. Oh, I'm actually getting ready for the doctors. Hi, hun.
Wait to hit rock bottom when you're walking with you.
For me, Game Grumps was the start. Because Game Grumps led me to JonTron. JonTron had a video about VR Chat. VR Chat led me to Uganda Knuckles. That led me to Team 5. That led me to Whoops. That led me to Lele. And that led me to Elite, and that's when I really got into VR Chat. Elin, today is finally the day. Well, let's say that after the day is ended, Noodles. I just got back from the doctor's, LOL. Pat, Freya. Thankfully you didn't meet Lay or others before they got a mic. My first VR Chat streamer was Artsy, and then Jade's Ilulu O-Girls. Really? Really? Farisu, do you know about me and Ilulu? May I ask why Zigneon is a wild first one? Cause Zigneon used to do, like, fucking Orgy Sundays or something, didn't they? Zigneon... Maybe I'm wrong, somebody can correct me on this. I remember Zigneon being very much on the lewd side, very, very early. Zigneon, ... I never had a shell. I was just always there talking nonsense. I still do to this day. Keep annoying the pink creature for me then. Wow, Zigneon. I always lurk in people I don't really know, because my way of chatting is constantly making jokes to my friends in their chats. Chips is stealth RG. Yes, that's what it is. Stealth RG. My first VR Chat streamer was Spoke. Sci-Fi, Phantom Dust, Thursday's Waiting Room. I used to watch Porcelain Maid before they got huge. I don't really watch them anymore, so I don't see them draw anymore. Don't worry, I won't go to that rock bottom. I have standards. Yeah, that guy left his community after he mistreated his mods one year, one of whom was my friend. I know your tracker drifts. Don't jinx me. Oh, it's behaving today. I'm not young. I didn't start watching VR Chat streamers until early 2021. Alright, I remember now. I was like, huh, that's weird anyways. Found out about streaming through a guy named Afro0. And I found out about VR Chat through Mass Tears. Then I met Alroyn Moonblossom. And I found this fucking bitch named Yulin. My life has never been the same. Really? Techno, I would have thought you came from, like, Leafeons or something. I danced at the club Zig blew up on his way out to join Niji Sanji a little. I was like, oh, that's weird anyways. I used to watch Core when they used to say Nya at the end of every sentence. Nope.
The person who got me into VTubing or got me into VR Chat is actually a massive VTuber now, too. Which is weird.
You're an apparent Niji Sanji sex message. Ilulu. I have many mutual friends with Ilulu. Them and I should be fucking great friends. But there's a problem. I was going through a thing with Core. I've never dated Core, we've never been in a relationship. But when we first met, the first like 3 or 4 months, we were inseparable to the point that people thought we were dating. And we talked about it. Core and I were like, do we date? And Core's like, I'm not looking for a relationship. And I'm like, I'm also not really looking for a relationship. But like, spending so much time with somebody like this is, you know, it's weird to me and freaking me out. And they were like, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Let's just have fun. And, you know, we're not going to do any labels. We're not really going to be dating. You know, maybe we look back at this in 2 years. I was like, okay, sure. But, like, I loved Core. I still do. But, like, I loved Core to the point that I would get jealous seeing Core with others. And so, it came to a point where I'm like, even if I wanted a relationship with Core, I think there's compatibility issues and we want very different things in life. I think it would be very difficult to have a relationship with her. So while I love and respect her immensely, there's very few people I have as much affection for I have as much affection for as I do with Core. I wouldn't want to date her. But seeing her think about or like hanging out with people where she's considering dating them, get jealous. And so Core started spending a lot of time with Ilulu. And I'm like, I don't know this person. I don't like them. Because Core likes them so much. And I like Core so much and I'm jealous. I don't like them. So I know so many friends that are mutual friends with Ilulu. I think I've rated them once. I've been in their chat a little bit. But I've always been a little just like, I've never taken the time to really get to know them. Oh, Ryan, I remember now, was like, oh, that's weird. I used to watch Core. Blew up in a bad way, I assume? Turned into. Honestly, don't even remember what led me to Yulin streams. Oh, wait, no, it was Foss. I would think I met you in Foss's streams. Smile. He deleted the Discord and privated the map. Pre-orders for Nintendo Switch in the US will not start until April 9. In order to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions, Nintendo will update timing at a later date. Launch date of June 5th, 2025 is unchanged. Wow. I don't even remember how I got into Yulin streams. Just kind of showed up one day. I hope he at least warned everyone beforehand. But he likely didn't, huh? Judging by the language used. And unknown where. Right there. Pretty much no. He's munching on breakfast, not like this. Ask anybody that knew him and you'll get like 5% positive reviews. The first time I saw him was around Mystical Cyan, who is someone I adore greatly. Adore greatly. I don't know what Cyan's opinion on Zigneon is. I didn't even know Yulin streamed Twitch. Just recommended me once. I definitely met Trogdor through Elite. And Trogdor might hate this. I always associated Trogdor with Emery-Sor. I was like, these two are best friends. If I see one, I'm likely to see the other. Yeah, we met in Fosters. I just don't remember how I found you streamed. But it was probably a late night fostering raid. Oh, I also used to watch Mystical Cyan. Mystical Cyan, I know that person. They still stream. I have Cyan added. Are they a streamer? They are! They stream a lot of Arma. They'll stream other stuff as well. But yes, Mystical Cyan streams. It's not always Arma. They kind of just, you know, every now and then they want to have fun and stream stuff. Right. Never knew Lamau? They're very infrequent with it. And if it's Arma, they like don't even have their chat open. But yeah, they stream. And you know Cyan, they're a good bean. They're lovely. I have a deep affection for Mystical Cyan because I had a friend ask me for money. They were like, hey, can you use your credit card on my account and I'll pay you back? Because of, you know, international laws, I can't spend money on this through Steam. Hi, Sappy. And I was like, I'm really hesitant with this. I'm not comfortable just, you know, putting my credit card on other people's stuff. Even though you're a friend and I trust you, like, I'm really nervous doing this. I don't want to. And then Cyan joined the call and was like, what are you guys talking about? And the person was like, I want Yulin to, you know, buy me some things and I'll pay him back. And Cyan was like, fuck, I'll do it. Just slams the credit card down, buys it for them instantly. And they're like, how do I get the money back to you? And Cyan was just like, you know, I don't need to. I see people that have that level of generosity with their friends, and I'm just like, you are the coolest fucking person ever. I wish I could be like you, and at the same time, I'm like, oh, financial giving is hard. You wouldn't let me borrow $5? No. Sappy. Sappy. I finished Code Geass yesterday. But that's me. I finished Season 2 yesterday. What the fuck happened in those 5 episodes? It was good. It was very good. I wish some characters that died stayed dead. There was a lot of like, oh man, there's a lot of death and people going out. And then, like, you know, in the final episode, you see them in the hospital. It's like, okay, this is fucking cop-out. It doesn't matter because it's the final episode, but I like it when characters stay dead. Met Yulin through Core, and Core through Sci-Fi. During one Friday night, Core was like, oh yeah, Yulin, how was stream today? And I was like, Yulin streams? Movie time now for the post-season 2 tie-ups.
I didn't know you streamed. I didn't know the entire group of people when I like started meeting people. I didn't know anyone was a streamer until like a while in.
I met you through LoFam, I think.
Yep, and I met LoFam through Isu.
Okay. Isu I met through LoFam. So I've known LoFam for like 6 years. And then Cairo I met recently. And Cairo, I think Cairo met LoFam through me. But I think Cairo knew Isu. And I don't know when Cairo met you.
I don't know. I know I met LoFam when I was absolutely blackout drunk. And so I didn't know, like, Isu said I was hilarious, and I was like, cool, I don't remember any of it. And then, like, I talked to LoFam for a while. We met and then just kind of chatted, and then, well, Twitter also helped me meet a lot of people. And then I would just join lobbies with people, and then I met everyone, and I'm like, you guys stream?
I do remember the one time where you joined me and I was like, I am streaming, and you were like right at the camera, and then you like backed up 3 feet, and I was like, oh, he didn't know. Oopsie.
Gabby, yeah, Gabby's great. Gabby, I have a couple red messages from them I need to read. Gabby's awesome.
Movie time now for the post season 2 times. Can we talk about spoilers now for Code Geass? I suppose. Hey, Elon, can I have a penny? I promise I'll give it back. How am I gonna get you a penny? Pretty sure there's over half the chat that has. Yeah, we probably shouldn't. We probably shouldn't talk about it. Elon streams is new to me after you. I know Dora through their sister Godzilla. Godzilla through their past life. It's not fair. This is why I tell people they can't spoiler me on anything. Not even 30-year-old games. Okay, time for me to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Enjoy the butt boys, butt. Good night, everyone. Good night, Smile. Sleep well. Spoilers are spoilers no matter how old. I'm kind of torn. If you're talking about something within a week of it coming out, it's like, alright, fuck you. But if it's 10 years later, it's like, so what? Do we just not get to talk about this? Is this something that's like,
No,
I have to be in a private room and vet everybody first to talk about it?
Yeah, you have to be like, we're gonna talk about this, guys. No, spoilers to me never matter. I don't care if the show just came out. I'm like, I'll watch. I'll talk to you about it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll watch it eventually. But no, if I think there's like a at least a month after this is out, it's free talk, and if you're in a public lobby. Because I know people are like, oh, Game of Thrones. I'm like, Game of Thrones has been a book series. It's been out for 30 years.
I'm of the opinion of, like, if it's within a month or a year, it's unforgivable. If it's 10 years old, you know, it's an accident if you spoil it, and it's like, oops, sorry, I will stop talking about it now. But I'm never going to feel guilt over spoiling something that's 10 years old. I kind of feel like, especially the people that are like, I haven't watched it yet, don't spoil me. I haven't watched it yet, don't spoil me. And they say that for fucking 3 years. It's like, if you actually cared, you'd have gone and watched this. But like,
I think
I hate you first.
The big ones are when like movie reviewers and stuff, and like, oh, look at this leaked on Severance season 3. This happens, and it's like, cool. Literally, the show hasn't come out yet. They're just starting to film it, and you got a leaked file on it, and you're spoiling that. No one has the opportunity to watch that. Why are you spoiling this? Those are the ones I find egregious.
I get very frustrated with people that talk about, like, don't spoil this around me for an extended period of time, and it's like, you have all this energy and emotion on being spoiled, but you're putting none of that into actually going to watch it so you don't get spoiled. That's what I get fucking frustrated with. When somebody's just like, I haven't watched it yet, don't spoil me. I haven't watched it yet, don't spoil me. It's like, it's been out for 2 years and you've been saying this since it came out. I don't care anymore. Spoilers are spoilers no matter how old, but Elon, what if it's something you weren't into when it first came out? That's fine. If I start talking about Code Geass, and that was 20 years ago, and you go, I haven't seen this, okay. I can hold off. I can talk about this when you're not here. I will wait. But if I say, you know, Code Geass, and you go, I haven't seen it yet, don't spoil me. Okay. And then 2 months, oh, I remember watching Code Geass 2 months ago. I haven't seen it yet, don't spoil me. Okay, fine. 3 more months go by. And somebody's like, I just watched Code Geass. I'm like, oh, you know, I never actually got to talk about it. I want to talk about Code Geass because there were some points that were crazy to me. And that same person just goes, don't talk about it, I haven't seen it. It's like, you gotta go. You just gotta leave. Because, like, you're putting no effort into seeing it, but you're getting upset about talking about it. Now, I fucking hate this. I want to finish watching JoJo Part 3, but I want to pay Netflix for one show. There's other places you can watch it. No, legit, I have a friend who's always no spoilers, but they wait to be the last person in the group to watch it, and the second they watch it, they go full spoilers and everything on Twitter. Jesus. Yo ho har har. I don't want 30 viruses in my rig. It's very easy to not get those viruses. Arthritis, vitamin C. No, I sort of say fuck you to people who spoiler shit without warning. VR chat.
It's where I watch all my anime.
That's 99% of the situations, don't ask. It becomes, okay, I don't care about that now for me. Yeah, like I already got spoiled on the ending. Never wasting my time watching 61-hour episodes of something, you know? I'm usually the opposite. Which is why I'm going to be on different sides of the spoiler opinion. I'm usually motivated by stuff. Something does not interest me by existing, but then I see a clip of it on YouTube. Or somebody spoils something for me, and I become interested. That, like, I'll see clips on YouTube and be like, whoa, now I'm interested in this. This happened with Bocchi the Rock, where I kept seeing news about it, and everybody's like, Bocchi the Rock is crazy. Bocchi the Rock is insane, it's so good. And I was like, whatever, I don't care. And then I saw on YouTube the guitar solo clip from episode 8. And I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. I need to watch this anime now. And I watched all of it. The spoilers motivate me. Now, obviously, Frisu and Safi, complete opposite. You spoil them and they're like, now I don't care. Now I'm just not going to watch it. It's been ruined. Well, that makes sense. You want to see why Suzaku was pleasuring himself with a fish? Actually, Safi, I saw the stabbing from the last, like, 3 minutes. I saw the, you know, the, oh my god, Zero Requiem! I saw that, and I was like, huh, that's crazy. I got the characters mixed up, and so I thought it was the character stabbing. I thought they were the one getting stabbed. I'd also seen one of the battles from season 1. And so I was very, those were the 2 spoilers I had seen. There were probably other things that if I had seen that, I'd have cared more. If I had seen some of the mech battles. So, like, some of the mech battles in the final 2 episodes would have been like, whoa, I want to see this now. It's hard to hype up a lot of the greatness of Code Geass in clips. Because a lot of it was the fucking twists, right? A lot of it was, this character does this, and then they do this crazy moment, and, like, just do the crazy shit. And how would you show that without context in a 3-minute clip? And so, I can see why I wasn't that motivated to see it, because it's not good YouTube interest stuff, right? Jujutsu Kaisen was great, because it had a lot of clips on YouTube that were just cool fights. Just cool animated fights. It was like, holy shit, I want to see this. And then I went and watched Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's okay. But the stuff on YouTube made it look really, really good. It hooked me, is what I should say. I don't care about spoilers at all. Like, if I see a spoiler, I got, I wonder how things end up in that situation. Exactly. Like, if they announce the ending of One Piece, I'll go read or watch everything up until the current. Better not spoil me on it, though. Oh, you saw the spoilers? You're gonna like the movie? Good battles there. Jujutsu Kaisen Sadness, the anime. The most wildest spoilers I saw was the Thursday before Avengers Endgame. And that random chatter John released chat to spoil the ending. I don't know if I remember that one, Chong. Same as Demon Blade. What was another good spoiler? Steven Universe. When people spoil Bleach. In Steven Universe, I watched the premiere episode. I saw the episode where Steven goes on his first mission, and then he has the Cookie Cat snack, and sings the Cookie Cat song. And I was like, holy shit, this character is so fucking annoying. This anime is dog water. I hate Steven Universe. Literally just another Cartoon Network slop show that's gonna run for one season and be canceled because no one likes it. And then I saw the final episode of Season 1, Jailbreak. And I saw the big twist with Garnet. And then I saw her sing while fighting Jasper. And I was like, holy fucking shit. This show is incredible. I need to watch the whole thing. Lapis carried the show. I do not think Lapis carried the show, but I do think Lapis is fucking awesome. I saw the season 1 finale, went back and watched all of it. I fucking immediately went to like Kiss Anime or whatever and watched it all there. I couldn't wait to watch it like legit on Cartoon Network or anything. I just immediately found a site to watch it all. Steven Universe is so good. I had the same kind of reaction with Adventure Time. I was talking about Adventure Time last night.
We were.
It has its roller coaster, right? It has its really good arc, then it has the romance triangle arc, and then it goes back to being really good. And I never got through the romance triangle. I love like the first 3 or 4 seasons, and then he just starts, you know, if it has tits, he's trying to get his dick wet, and I just couldn't with Finn. I hated watching him. Can't watch Steven Universe. Art makes me cringe. I should. How about a Steez? Yeah. Ah, yes, the puberty arc. Yeah. When people spoil Bleach. I swear some fandoms nowadays can't help themselves with spoilers and gotta spoil everyone on social media. Yeah, Steven Universe mentioned WoW.
That's because every person has a social media account and everyone wants to talk about it, and then it just gets promoted because everyone's talking about it. It's why, like, recently with Severance, which is a great show, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Everyone's like, okay, I can't. The episode's airing. I can't watch it till tonight. I can't get on Reddit because Reddit's just gonna promote the Severance finale post, and someone's gonna have a spoiler or just take down this and let's break it down. And it's gonna be the headline of it with pictures. And was like,
here's why it's important that this character died and what it means for the next season. And you're like, come on.
It's like I think the biggest spoiler in my lifetime, and what it was the Sixth Sense spoiler. I don't know if you remember that one.
Nope.
It was when, like, literally they went and wrote a huge article. This is back before the internet, guys. They wrote an article of, because this, you know, you used to Bruce, and he goes, Bruce Willis's character is blah 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 blah, and it was like, oh, that's the biggest twist of the whole movie, and you just put it in like the first line of the story, and it pissed everybody off.
I swear some fandoms nowadays can't help themselves with spoilers. Gotta spoil everyone on social media. Steven Universe mentioned Lapis carried the show. Had the same kind of reaction with Adventure Time. They ruined Lapis when they made her depressed living in a barn. Can't watch Steven Universe art, makes me cringe. I lurk and hunt monsters. Okay. Ah, yes, the puberty arc. Bless you. Coward. The old Johnny Bravo approach. I didn't have a social media account until 2020. Life was so nice and comfy before then, other than the crippling depression. This is why I stopped using Reddit years ago. I don't mind spoilers, so I'm still turbo Reddit pilled. I have a story of how I got into Reddit, and it's me being insufferable. I found a website, what was it called? It was like Meme Center or Meme Base. Their whole thing was they had one forum where you just posted all the memes. And every 15 minutes, they took the most upvoted meme and put that to the main page. And so I would just go to the main page, like, you know, every 2 or 3 hours, look at the best memes and be like, oh, these are great. I would share these with my WoW guild, and like 2 of them were fucking annoying. And they'd be like, oh yeah, I saw that on Reddit 2 days ago. And it was just like, you know when you share somebody with something and they just have a way of wording it that's like, alright, I wish you had said like, ah, this is funny, or like, oh, a classic. But it's just like, yeah, I saw that 2 days ago. What are you seeing it just now that just gets under your skin? You're like, I hate this. They kept doing that to me for like a month straight. And so eventually I was like, fuck it. They see everything on Reddit. I'm getting on Reddit. I get on Reddit. Immediately become like turbo annoying. And immediately I'm showing them stuff. It's like, did see this fucking did you? And they're like, geez, Euland, no, calm down. It was justified, damn it. Euland was literally an incel Redditor, holy shit.
You know what's funny now? Reddit is just Twitter posts. It's cropped Twitter posts, and then you see those Reddit posts from crop onto like the meme sites, and you're like, wow, the internet's consuming itself.
Mm-hmm. Turbo Reddit pilled cringe muted. So does anyone here own a Solus? I forget which one the Solus is. I have... Oh god, what is the little one that wraps around your dick? That's not the Solus, is it? No, that's not it.
I can look it up. I might own a Solus.
Solus is the big one? Okay.
Okay, I own a Solus.
I do not own one, and I take solace in that. I have a little wraparound one, whatever that's called. I have the Edge. Somebody put the Gemini on fucking Throne. I rejected it, but like, maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. This isn't known. There's no way to explain how Adventure Time is my favorite show. I'll never forget the time my friend was randomly streaming an episode and was able to quote the episode. Seemed to have lost the charger for it. And I'm trying to find a replacement. Thought the Solus was a Pontiac. I think the Solus is a love end. We are at 3.9 miles. And we're at the end of the Tempest, so... Next video incoming. Gemini is Zodiac, Euland? Yeah. You know what's funny? That's actually my Zodiac sign. I am a Gemini. And it makes me... Anytime horoscopes come up, I think of, the Weird Al Yankovic song. With a Gemini, your birthday party will be ruined once again by your explosive flatulence. Womp womp. Your love life will run into trouble when your fiance hurls a javelin through your chest. Then it goes on to the next horoscope. Alright, Solson thought we were talking about a Warframe weapon. I'm just trying random charges until it works. I really need this. Sounds like you should have added it. That's also my horoscope. I don't know. I don't know, like... I don't know if it would work on mine. Like, I don't know if it could clamp onto mine. I'm pretty flat. There is no weapon... there's no Warframe weapon called Solus really
my
match.
caps lock was on.
They sell barrel chargers.
I didn't mean to yell that. I'm so sorry. You can just look up. They sell the barrel charger. Just look up the size of it, and you can probably buy a cheaper one on Amazon.
Yeah, but like if you need it now. Yeah, but I wanted it like tonight.
So
I should go through the
shipping.
website. Same day shipping. I think I'm getting something today. Usually my stuff takes 2 days. I think the maid dress is coming today. How far'd you go?
I turned it off.
No. That's crazy to me, because I'm always like, I need to know how far I went.
Oh, I know.
And other people are just like, no, I walked.
Yeah, I'm wearing a hoodie, and I realized the back of my hoodie's drenched, and I'm like, you know what? I think it's time.
Good job.
I usually walk a lot for work, so it's just like it's normal for me.
All right, I'm on it. Oh no, the latex monsters.
I meant to wear my watch to see, but I forgot to put it on. That's why I went like this earlier. I'm like, God damn it, I don't have my watch.
The what? The maid dress, not the latex maid outfit. That one we can't order yet because it's out of stock or something. 4
Thunder
miles.
outside. Ooh, is it raining?
Latex monsters, AO. You know, I was just hearing thunder.
It is raining.
I fucked up yesterday. I had my walk, and I had my little protein cinnamon roll thing as a snack after. I meant to put this in the microwave for 15 seconds, but my mind went in autopilot, and I put it in for 45 seconds. So this thing was fucking molten, and like the chocolate was bubbling, and I was like, oh fuck. Okay, oopsie.
I did that with my dinner yesterday. I was like,
Oh,
I'm
no.
just gonna throw it in the air fryer for like 10 minutes. And I just hit start, which automatically starts like 30 minutes on mine.
Mhm.
And I came back, I was like, I'm gonna take a quick shower. I came out of the shower and got on my phone, doom scrolled, and I was like, wait a second, I smell something. I'm like, oh no, my food.
Geez, the tracking on the hips. Oh my goodness. Why the fuck would you microwave a protein bar? Because it's made to emulate a cinnamon roll. It literally has the fucking like, the glaze over it. And I wanted that melted. I think I like it without heating it personally. Yeah, Dore's got the tracking
actually-
set up. I don't know if you noticed.
I don't have my chest tracker on, so actually I don't have as good wiggles.
I don't know if you saw, but when Dory was telling the story, and they're like, wait a minute, I smell something. Oh no, they're like eyes popped because they have face tracking, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. Disgusting, I prefer my bars to be anti-teen. Anti-teen? What? First time hearing about snack bars getting nuked. It's like the brand is legendary, and it's called a sweet roll. It literally looks like a cinnamon roll. It's wrapped up like one and everything, and it kind of tastes like one. It's not a very good one, but it's not a bad one. And so the protein bars, okay.
I was screaming, dude, to the bottom of the camera.
Mm-hmm. Because some people just want their food to be warm. But yeah, I nuked it. The glaze was fucking bubbling. It was like, oopsie, too much. Still ate it. Heresy when it comes to protein bars? It's like freezing your salad and eating it like that? It is not. You're very much supposed to warm these up, North Prince.
I've never warmed up a protein bar.
If it was just a protein bar, yes, that'd be weird. But it's literally like a cinnamon roll. Oh my god. But Tish. You don't microwave protein bars. Do you eat cold fucking cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, I do it all the time. The room temperature cinnamon rolls I buy from the store. I just
What the fuck? If it has like frosting on it, I heat that up so that it's melty. That's weird to not eat that warm. By the way, I just want to say I fucking love the art deco of this area. Chef's kiss. I could talk about it, but it's a late game Shadowbringers area, so we're not going to. We're gonna glaze over what was happening here. And the next video is Black Desert Online, so it's not gonna be that long. You love to see it. Yulin stays winning.
This game was so pretty, but goddamn so grindy.
Yeah, I had fun recording in it. There was more I wanted to do, and I still need to like see if I can make a beach video of it, but
Both cats. I put the treadmill in the corner. Both cats come to lay on the treadmill.
is it like warm? And they're like, ooh, warm pad.
Yeah, it's because I put it on slow and I've held them and let them walk on it, and they enjoy that, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're interested in it really bad.
You may want to like put a blanket over it when you're not using it, because I don't know if like getting a bunch of cat hair in it will be bad. Hi, Oni.
My whole house is cat hair.
Okay, fair. I got the lowdown a long time ago when somebody showed me VRChat port a few years ago. I wanted to download BDO just to mess around with the CC. Somebody recommended a game for day 650. They recommended Dewey's Adventure, which I'm not gonna lie, I have zero intention of ever playing this game because it's just I've literally never heard of it before. Dore cat hair jacket when? Fucking what? No.
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 It's because I do sweep up like a cat's worth of hair like every week, but yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you have sticks and twigs in your hair, but you wouldn't like
No, you know what I
crochet
do
a
is you know what I
jacket
do
out
with
of your
the cat
cat
hair? I take all the cat hair and I put it outside because all the robins and finches, they like to grab it and make their nests out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really fucking cute. Holy shit.
Yeah, I have a bunch of bird feeders in my yard because I like feeding all the birds. Plus, it creates cat TV for my cats, which it's great on my cameras because they run from one side of the house to the other side of the house, and you can just watch them go.
Day 650, I'm planning to play Metroid Prime. Day 700, I'm planning to play Mario Sunshine. Those are the two games I'm like, I want to play these. I was initially planning a bunch of Legend of Zelda games. After Spirit Tracks, I'm like, I need a fucking break from Legend of Zelda. Holy.
That was such a good stream.
Oh, God. Fuck all that, dude, PSO. I've played PSO. I want to do games that I never beat as a kid. Birds, wow, wait, Metroid Prime. PSO would be a great game, Octal. But, like, you've never beat PSO Blueburst? Isn't that just episode 1 and 2? And 4? Birds are cute but scary when there's nothing between you and it. Yeah, your best streams are Zelda games, maybe, but like, I have played a shit ton of episode 1 and 2. And I still want to play those. I want to like get Core and maybe Cairo on that and play through episode 1 and 2. Because Core especially was super PSO pilled for a bit. Hi, Gail. And I'd love her to see like the OG PSO games. I've never beat episode 3 or 4. I have not. So actually, episode 3 would be an option because I also never beat episode 3. Maybe that's one we do. But Metroid Prime and Mario Sunshine, I feel like I need to play those. I love PSO's whole aesthetic. PSO aesthetic is like top tier to me. And the sounds from it just is the closest thing I have to ASMR. I love PSO. I think the game is dog water right now. But my god, I love PSO. Just like the universe of it is so good to me. Hi, honey. Maybe, but like Bitchlin, I've never beat episode 3 or 4. Gale, love PSO's whole aesthetic. What this time, Air? Beyond top tier, we don't talk about the current game. I keep seeing posts on my Twitter from Uber about it. Apparently they're dealing with translation issues right now. Because a lot of their augments and weapons have effects that are like, reduces the cooldown of this by 90. But it does not reduce the cooldown by 90. It sets the cooldown to 90. Which is a big difference in like meaning, you know, is this a 3-minute thing? Or a 90-second thing? It's very much like, this needed to be translated properly, and it was not. Eventually, Ewan does the Mon Hunt update. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tonight, Gale. Cairo's gonna stream it. I'm gonna be playing it then. We're gonna hunt a lot of Mizu, get the full armor. We're gonna go get clapped by Zoshia. I hear that they're very difficult. I'm gonna arm wrestle Cairo and break their arm. Technically, you don't have to eat. Playthrough legit means they both on Switch. Most people use white noise to sleep. I use a femboy yapping. What the heck? Not my arms? I'm sorry, Cairo. Just, you know, You're a dancer, I do real exercise daily. Between the two of us, I'm stronger. I'm gonna win the arm wrestle. I am absolutely setting myself up to get fucking beaten and trash-talked for the next 7 months. Was hunting with Foss earlier and stole all his gems. I saw Gale. I wanted to watch. I wanted to play. But I was like, I'm gonna try and not do that so that Cairo, because I'll be on his stream, will have my reactions to a lot of this stuff. I remember seeing the character model of a character I think named Jean from one of the games in VR chat. And being like, that's a PSO character, is it? I think the person named Nano used to use it. I think you have it. So I know which character you're talking about. Nano used to run around as that character. I don't think that's PSO. Maybe it is?
It's from one of the mobile PSO games.
Ah, but the blonde one, right?
Yeah, the blonde one with the twin tails and the assets.
Good night, Trogdor. I was undefeated in arm wrestling in Worlds. I had a way to cheat in Worlds. I would use my controller and my keyboard, and then they had a patch where they said only one works, and I started becoming normal, and I was like, oh man. But I used to use my controller and my keyboard and just win. I used to just destroy everybody. Oh my god.
Imagine needing to cheat to win.
I didn't need to cheat to win. I just used it to win. And then when I couldn't use it, I won less, but still usually won.
I was only on keyboard and mouse, and I wrecked.
Good night, Trogdor. Sleep well. Thank you for hanging out.
Unfortunately, if I can't say the same is true in Wild, yeah, maybe someday.
Boss needs a gem. Am I having 6 of them in total from hunting with him? That's so rough. Cough, cough, gun, comfy. Yeah, there you go. All right, 4.5? I can't remember if this video is like 25 minutes long or like 45.
Hopefully it's 2 hours long.
It's not. I don't think any of my BDO ones are that long. I wanted to do a BDO video going across the desert. But they have a stupid fucking... You die from heat thing. 37? You're doing good, Elon. Thank you. Dancing isn't real exercise. Oh, goodness. Also the great, I need a gem from this monster. Want to come kill it? I joined for it. First carve gave me gem. There was a while in BDO for like a whole year where they just turned that off. It would have been nice, but oh well. I was thinking it would be fun to make one of these in Bohemia walking around. ACD is really pretty. You can basically make walking videos anywhere IRL. Like, the Earth is just very pretty. Great graphics. In video games, you gotta be a little bit more selective. You can make video games and crafting games, or you can make walking videos and crafting games. I'm finding out this fucking sucks and is so time consuming. I cannot wait to be finished with Minecraft. I need to get back to games where... This has been a lesson learned. If I have to make the path, fuck that. I am only making videos from now on in games where there is already a path. We make them very well. They are super relaxing. Thank you. A lot of them need to be remade. Hi, Keo. Hi, Grovey. You did. The 6th game that I'm adding videos for, Grovey, is Minecraft. We have made 4 so far? We've made the swamp, the forest, windswept hills, snowy plains. Next is taiga. And I want to do one video for every biome. Hi, how goes? It's going good. We're at 4.6. This video is 37 minutes long. And so we'll finish around like 6 miles. That'll be 40 minutes, so I can start updating PoE. We're gonna be playing PoE on Sunday with Maru. I think he said he's undecided on streaming it. Or no, I think he said he was leaning toward not streaming it. But yeah. I'm gonna be playing the update Sunday. I don't know what class I'm gonna be playing. I had a Dark Effigy build favorited, or like bookmarked, so I could like kind of build toward that. But I never really reached that point. I might just do a fucking Ballista build. Ballista build sounds fun to me. I don't really want to do a totem build, like a warrior totem. Current plan is Bleed Huntress? What is that from?
Holy shit, it's Car! I don't know what they're from either. All I know is I literally just saw this exact avatar on a VRC clip on my Twitter feed like 5 minutes ago.
I don't know. I only know it's from memes. That's all I know it's from.
Moogle, you jinxed me? That is not my fault, Noodles. Garn47. Thanks, Garn. Looks like Grandma the fucking thing. That is not my fault, Noodles.
Grandma. If your grandma looks like this, you live in an anime.
Yeah.
Oh god. Why is there a hide ice toggle?
Fake car fans haven't played Garn47 SMH? I'm not a fake car fan. I'm not a car fan. Oh god, it's horrifying.
I only know of it through Visage. Like, oh, that thing. I don't know what that thing is from, but it's a
Cairo
thing.
Bonk, hi Gale.
I'm saving them.
We're at 4.7. What happened, Noodles? Also, shit, you guys are at 162. Hi, Archangel. We played Zestiria yesterday. I am very, very sad because we didn't get to the 30 minutes of cutscenes after the big bad Barbos fight. We beat Barbos, we saved, and next week we're gonna be starting with literally like 30 minutes of cutscenes. Holy, I want those cutscenes so bad. I want those cutscenes so bad. We have at this point...
How long took Cairo and Ares skip them?
They... Every now and then, one of them will skip and the other will yell at them. They've been good. They actually want to watch all the skits and cutscenes. We have seen every character. We have seen all 9 characters at this point. It was at one point, Dory. This is funny. They're like, okay, so Patty was the special added character for the definitive edition.
I was there.
Who was the other one? I'm not gonna spoil it. Flynn has joined the party, and it was like, okay.
It was perfect. It was perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like literally 2 minutes before they joined.
It was So we've got Yuri, Rapide, Estelle, Carol, Rita. That's like the 5 that stick with you. Well, I shouldn't say anything. That's like the core 5. And then Raven, they've met Judith. And then we've seen Flynn and Patty. Eris played Judith, which is what I expected. I expected him to see Judith and be like, I want to play the hot character. If he didn't, I was going to.
Best character.
Judith is pretty fucking great. I kind of like Carol's fighting style, but God, I hate Carol himself. I want to play Raven, but I find his style really boring. And then I was kind of having fun with Flynn, but, you know, he doesn't stick around. I don't want to play Rapide, because Rapide was who I played my first playthrough. Like, my first 200 hours in the game is me playing Rapide, so I'm like, I need to stay away from this character. And then Rita, I have gotten bored spamming Fireball. I like her being in the party shooting
pick
fireballs.
pick some other spells.
Well-
All her elemental spells are really good.
They are, but like if you get Fireball to 3,000 uses, it shoots 31 fireballs per use, which is so fucking awesome.
You get her to once you get her to tidal wave, it's just tidal wave.
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna be playing Carol mostly, just because it doesn't interrupt Eris or Cairo, and he's basically always available. No, I might be playing Estelle. I feel like having somebody play Estelle does a lot of work. Granted, my targeting thing gets locked up. It'll be like, I need to heal Cairo. And I click left and it gets stuck on, the NPC, and it's like, okay, I can't move anymore. Like, it literally just won't change targets anymore. And I hate that.
Why?
Hi. But Vesperia was a lot of fun. We saw some
Just changed out of it.
we saw good cutscenes. We had the toughest fight yet. We used a lot of life bottles in the Barbos fight.
Vehicle.
Yes, you did.
We did awful.
The toughest fight was the 15 bandits.
That was horrendous. Watching Eris target the one in the back and try to run through 14 of them and get stabbed along the way was just like, stop, please.
I was looking at my screen and I was in Discord and I was laughing because I was streaming it because I was like, I want to watch this. This is what I'm going to stream because I usually stream like YouTube. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to backseat, but I'm going to scream at them, turn manual on, get off of semi-auto.
Yep. I like semi-auto. That's a fight where even I might turn it off. Hi, Danny. Vesperia was a lot of fun last night. I cannot wait for Tuesday. You know why, Dora. You know what's coming. I want it so bad.
That's it. It's. I was telling Cairo, it's such a nostalgia trip for me. Sit there and like watch it and be like, I remember this game. And then I'm like, there's so many parts where I'm like, I remember this game. I remember that. I'm like, what?
There was definitely a lot of definitive edition stuff. Like that dungeon leading up to the tavern cutscene with Barbos, that was not in the base version. The whole turning the lights on and off.
I do remember flying off with the sword, though.
I do remember that. Yes. This Wilds update. Go ahead.
He has a huge sniper rifle. Next scene, he has a huge sword. Like, wait, what?
This Wilds update has reminded me carts existed since some tempered monsters I hadn't fought for a bit. Joins world, clones Abby, doesn't elaborate, fucks off. Alright, Air. To pick on you a little bit, what would need elaboration there? I feel like that phrase applies more to like, joins world, puts a slice of bologna on the table, doesn't elaborate, fucks off. Something that's like, what the fuck just happened? Huh? But like, we know exactly what you joined for. Sorry for not saying much during Cairo stream. It's 4 a.m. when I fell asleep 5 minutes after joining. All good, all good. They ran out of blood vials and are closing that location on the 25th. I was driving my van. Let me be, Noodles. Noodles, you need a new fucking doctor. This doctor fucking stinks. This guy just... I can understand why he's closing. Did we get the taxes raised for Beach Day? We're 3K short.
Is Beach Day tomorrow?
It will be if we pay 3K.
Yeah, people.
It's Planned Parenthood, so cough, cough. Gotcha.
I guess I shouldn't spend all my points to get Moogle on.
Challenge
What?
It's 100%. It's 100% raise now.
complete. All right, Beach Day tomorrow. We get to wear the better outfit.
Watch me fucking stay up too late and sleep through it again.
Well, if you do, it's fine because it'll be another Beach Day next week.
If I am alive, I will join. I did last week. I was so tired last week, though.
God, I want Vesperia on Tuesday so bad. I want them to see cutscenes. We're about to have the fucking movie, because we kind of just did, like, the first, like, big chapter. It's kind of like, chapter 1 done, starting chapter 2. I don't think they break it down into chapters like that, but Tower of Gasfrost definitely feels like it.
I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I played that. I went down in my basement because I have all my Xbox 360 games on. I'm like, where is Tales of Vesperia? There it is. I had to go down there and water all my plants down there, so.
Is that all my stories? The only thing I haven't really talked about from my notes is a TikToker from Indonesia. So in Indonesia, Christianity is the national religion. And you are not allowed to blaspheme against Christianity. And this TikToker said, look at this Jesus guy. Dude needs a haircut. Yeah, so that's 3 years in jail. That's 3 years prison time for him for saying Jesus needs a haircut. Not Jesus was a liar. Not Jesus is a con man. Not, your pastor is stealing from you. He said, Jesus needs a haircut. 3 years. Hi, Harley. Why would Jesus need a haircut? That person needs to do time. Oh my god. That is fucking wild. A bunch of, human rights organizations are protesting this. Rightfully so. Oh, they're doing time, thank God. 3 years. That is... Oh, I hear a lot of good things about Indonesia, and then I hear something like that, and I'm like, whoa. That's, that's a little crazy. You said you got all sweaty working out, and you were good to go. And now, like, you can't even sit still.
When can I sit still in VR?
True.
Plus, I got good music playing.
I had a friend telling me I had to move there, but, like, no way. Yeah. I would not be moving to Indonesia.
Dore? Are you aware that there's weight paint clipping on the underside of your boot?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Clipping never really bothers me. Especially because my boobs bounce a lot. So
They sound just like that when they bounce.
I have other outfits that are more of a concern than this one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't show it on stream.
This one's actually
That would
like
be why
perfect
it's
for
not-
exercising.
I love this outfit.
Great.
It looks like it would be very
Except for my
keto-y.
feet. I think my feet are too small. But
Yeah, I can
that's
see
my
that.
minor issue. I think I just take the shoes off.
I
feel like they're still too small.
There's definitely some people where like we're laying down, we're cuddling, and then I see our feet next to each other, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Your feet are tiny." And they're like, "Oh."
Yeah, that's it's very much like I don't like feet, but I like proportions, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So in like some avatars, which Gumroad avatars I think are the worst about it, they'll make their feet like this big, and you're like, why are your feet 2 inches big?
Uh-huh.
It looks so distracting when you're just standing there in an outfit. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
your feet just aren't proportional. Yes, I have giant ears, I get it.
Because
But-
you have huge ass feet. Alright. Not gonna lie, that Goblin Abbey is hella nice. It's Dory the Goblin, Danny. And you should follow them on Twitter. That's where you
Twitter's
see-
not safe for work. Do not go to my Twitter if you're at work or a minor.
True. I don't have Twitter. You don't have Twitter?
I also do have an Instagram and I do have a TikTok that I'm supposed to be making videos for today, but I'm currently not doing that.
I didn't have Twitter for the longest time. I was very late to it. I think it was like 2019. And then that streamer we were talking about earlier, Elite,
24.
was like, let's all test our handwriting and, share it in a picture on Twitter in a thread. I was like, okay, I'll do it, because my streamer tells me to do something, I do it. And, yeah, then I just had Twitter, kept following people, kind of replaced DeviantArt for me. Hi, Hellsaint. Twitch is social media. Twitch is kind of social media. No, I used to like live on DeviantArt. That was like the first social media for me. I had a ton of artists followed. Every day they had the new deviations tab where I could like see, 50 pieces of art, go through that for, 10, 20 minutes. Be like, cool, got my art for today. And then DeviantArt sold to Wix, the build your own website site. And it went to complete shit. And didn't really go anywhere for a while after that.
90% of it is AI slop.
Yep. I
Yep.
kind of sparingly used DeviantArt at that point. And then 2019 I got on Twitter, went back to DeviantArt, added all the artists I had followed there. And now it's happening again. Twitter's dying and everybody's going to Blue Sky. It's like, fuck, I have to migrate again.
I'm not migrating. I'm just gonna branch out to more social media and just be like, that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm waiting until all of the art links I see on Discord are all Blue Sky. I was like, all right, time to switch.
Yeah, I made it. I like art, and I used to have a DeviantArt back in forever ago, and then I got away from it because I had to, because I was buying too much art. And then I just never went back. And then I never had to. I had like a family social media for like Facebook and stuff. And I was like, I will not make a Twitter. And then I started doing the Goblin pictures, and then I got convinced to make a Twitter page, and then it just kind of blew from there. Now everyone's like, you should start streaming. And I'm like, I don't really have the time. I want to.
Well, you could just do it like very informally. It's not like it's gonna pay any bills unless you like really put a lot of effort into it. So it's
it would be. No, I'm not gonna put any effort into it. It would be me, like, if I just feel like I was like,
I'm bored
I could
today.
do, an exercise. And I was like, I could just walk and talk to people or do whatever. This is usually when I just join VR chat and chat with people anyways, or play Murder.
Yeah.
Actually, I've never played Murder.
That horse just teleported in, then teleported away. Yeah, I think that was a player with some dog-ass latency just running by. Just like Twitter, literally most of the AI internet hella dead. Elon got punted. I made my Twitter account for forum RP purposes back in 2011. Never did anything with it. Then the Tumblr R18 purge happened, and like 80% of them settled in Twitter.
Twitter does have great artists, and it is great to see, like, I've commissioned art for the Goblin, and I've commissioned a lot of emotes for the Goblin, and I do also have the issue, and which is why my Discord I had put the friends only, of people messaging me and be like, oh, I do art, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired of getting these DMs. Because the DMs are 100% of the time AI art.
One of the most foolish things you can do is say on Twitter, I need an artist. And you just get added to every fucking bot list, and yeah.
I may have done that because I was tired, and I was like, I want art.
Yeah.
Bark, bark, bark.
I mean, you don't even need to say, oh, I need an artist. You can just mention, oh, I commissioned this from blank, and they'll be like, they commissioned one person, they can commission other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why, like, Vegans really good about like artists and stuff, because it's actual like art pages with like confirmed, hey, these are actual artists, not AI art, and stuff. But it's expensive. And yeah, Skep. Skep's really good too, but I am dumb.
I have very rarely commissioned things, and I've never commissioned like a piece of art. I've always looked at it as I don't really have the money, I don't have the disposable income, and if I start, I am not going to be able to stop. I'm going to become addicted, and so I stay away from it. My reference sheet for my OC, I'd planned to get for like 4 or 5 years. And eventually Cord literally just grabbed me by the wrist and was like, you are getting an OC sheet. I have commissioned an artist for your OC sheet. Here's the invoice, pay them this much. I have given them all the information. I was like, ooh, okay. Spectrum's down in my area. Why am I not surprised? Hi, Icy Fire. Good Lord, Dore.
We gotta do Yulin's. Actually, Yulin commissioned that emote. Don't let them lie. Don't let them tell any other stories. They love feet.
I hate that he's not here anymore. I hate
Join
that.
VR chat right now and step on Yulin.
I hate that I can't even be like, Feet Chan commissioned it, and people are like, yeah? Where is he? Where is this supposed Feet Chan? It's like, he's real, I promise.
Feet Chan's just my After Dark account.
Good
Says
Lord.
Yulin.
No, the After Dark account is Ludland.
I don't think I have an After. I don't need an After Dark account. I just post on main. I only have one account because I'm not gonna. Everyone I know who has 2 accounts, they only post on the loot account, and I'm like, why do you have 2 accounts then? You're only gonna just post on main and be like, look, this is just the account I'm gonna use.
We have holidays for Icy. 404 Day, Day of Silence, Hospital Admitting Clerks Day, Hug a News Person Day, International Carrot Day, International Day for Mine Awareness and Assistance in Mine Action Day, Jeep 4x4 Day, National Cordon Bleu Day, National Vitamin C Day, National Walk to Work Day. I think this is the winner.
This is my favorite meal.
Ramen Noodle Day, Student Government Day, Tell Lie Day, Victim of Violence Holy Day, Walk Around Things Day, World Rat Day. I mean, ramen noodle. Ramen noodle. Just an easy sweet. Yuli, Icy Dead Yulin. He's right there. Icy Fire Hug. You need to release that global Yulin point. What the fuck is this Yulin, huh? Somebody wanted to add it. They wanted the Step Vaporeon. Air Hug, Icy Hug. We're at 5.5. We're at the end of this fucking video. I'm ready to be done. I want to take a nap.
Oh, yeah, boy, Kyle.
I am. Also, I quit work for today. You had me in the first half, Icy Fire. I read I quit work and I was like, no, what? You just got the job. For today, I see. I imagine you wanted to play some Mon Hunt. I haven't played it at all yet, Icy Fire. I've literally just been avoiding the Mon Hunt streams to experience it firsthand later on Cairo stream. Oh my god, are we there yet? We're still just on a road. I don't even remember where this video ends.
I was gonna say that is Black Desert. Half of it's just a road with mobs on the side of it.
This game is really pretty. It has god-awful poppin'. And, like, they did something with the environment. They didn't want, like, hard environment edges. So they didn't want, like, desert and then suddenly you're in jungle, right? They didn't want, oh, here's literally the line in the ground of where one zone becomes the other. So it's a very, like, gradual transition. Which is very realistic and cool. But it means it feels like there's 3 environments. And, like, you're kind of just walking in one of them forever. Which, okay. But, like, I can't tell the difference between the videos. In another game I haven't played much... Go ahead.
The game does have horses that fly at 1,000 miles an hour.
True.
So you just fly through it.
In another game, if I never played it and walked through the zone, I could, like, remember that zone and be like, oh, this was distinctive. This was very different from all the others. And in Black Desert Online, it's like when I'm doing, you know, this town to this town, it's like, there's like 5 videos that look like this to me. I'm tired. I was too stupid for Black Desert. I just remember there's a bunch of trading routes. So I tried it when the game first came out. And I did not like it. I kind of got bad vibes from it, and I probably just wanted to play other games, so I was like, I don't want to play this game, let's play Terra. And I didn't give it a fair chance. On like day 350 or 400 or something, I leveled a character in BDO, specifically to make these walking videos. And it was the worst MMO leveling experience I've ever had. Because the leveling experience in BDO is, talk to quest NPCs. Talk to this quest NPC. Talk to this NPC. Talk to this NPC. Kill 2 wolves. All right, now go talk to this NPC. Now talk to this NPC. Now talk to that one. And it was literally just talking. And I was like reading the story because like I want to read the story my first time in the game. But I would have been so much better served to just skip every fucking dialogue line.
Yeah, I got good at getting a character up to level 50, I think it was the cap at the time. You never did story because you would run back for it. You would literally go this mob, this, just go from here to here to here to here to here. Just go to the mobs and just spam kill mobs.
See, I would have had more fun doing that.
Yeah, that was the leveling experience. It was like literally level 15 to 20 to here, level 21 to here, 20. It was like literally just go there and just zone hop and kill mobs.
I did fight so infrequently that like I wasn't really taking any time to learn the fights either. Hi, Violet. What's for noms? After this, it's gonna be a protein bar cinnamon roll thing. I was taking so long between fights that I was like forgetting and relearning. Eventually, I was just like, whatever. I'm just gonna spam this right-click attack. There was just like a big icy sweep in front of me, and like I know BDO has good combat. Everybody talks about how awesome the combat is in BDO.
It flows really well.
But, like, they just fucking throw you in there. And, like, I very much prefer, like, the World of Warcraft style of you have one move. You use your one move. Okay, you're level 3. Here's your second move. And it's like, naturally, you understand how to use it because that's all you have. If you're playing a rogue, you start with Sinister Strike. At level 3, they give you Eviscerate, which Sinister Strike gives you 1 combo point. Eviscerate spends 1 to 5 combo points. Eviscerate hits really hard if you hit with 5 combo points. So it's really like, okay, use Sinister Strike 5 times, then use Eviscerate. Then at level 5, they give you Stealth and Backstab. Start with Backstab, Slice and... not Slice and Dice. Whatever the Slice move is. And then Eviscerate. Sinister Strike, that's what it is. I was not paying attention, the video just fucking ended. It's like, wait, what? Huh?
Yeah, this is 14.
5.7.
BDO is great with like the combat is fun. It's a lot of combos that you can flow into, and it's really, really good.
You just gotta
the
learn.
The problem with BDO is if you want to actually farm and level up, you have to compete with everyone else, and then you just get PvP'd by like mages, and you're like, cool. This person's 6 levels higher than me, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but that was a lot when you're level 60 versus level 53.
Mm-hmm. I just need the gradual learn. I hate games that like give you everything, and PSO is really bad for this too. PSO is just like, here's all your moves, and it's like, can I ease into them? Can I like learn why, you know, I use this one over that one, the situations I use this one for? But when a game is just like, nope, here's all of them, I struggle to learn combat in those games. Monster Hunter is also the same for this. They give you everything, and they don't tell you how to use them at all. And literally the best way to learn Monster Hunter is go look up a Gaijin Hunter video or an Arx Gaming video, which is awful. Getting somebody into Monster Hunter, and it's like, okay.
Play Lance, block, step, 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 block, play. It's just easy.
Getting somebody into Monster Hunter, and it's like, okay, which weapon do you want? Oh, this one's cool. It's like, okay, here's a 15-minute video on how to use it. And they're like, I'm not going to watch a video. I'm like, okay, well, you're going to fucking suck, I guess. And it's so hard to convince somebody to watch a video getting into Monster Hunter. But, like, it goes so well for them.
You need, like, at least let people, if it's their first Monster Hunter game, I like to let them be like, okay, go fight. And then if they die at Frog Boy, Chupacabra, whatever, like, you're just like, all right, dude, like, you need to, like, it's not Dark Souls. You can't roll away like you can. You have to actually, like, the game is a lot better with tracking and everything.
Yeah.
You don't just greatsword go. God damn it.
The best experience I found is when I know the weapon. And so I try not to give people a video now. I try to know the weapon myself, and then, like, as they're doing stuff, I'm like, hey, try doing this. Hey, you should do this, right? And then easing them into it that way.
With focus striking, it's made sense. I'm like, hey, press your left bumper, aim.
Yep.
You can aim. Like, you could never aim before. It would just, you thought you were swiping right. Nope, you're going left.
Basically through a temper tantrum. Worked all week in areas I'm bad at. And Friday I'm rewarded with go fuck yourself, work on another tournament. So I live, laughed, and left. Oh, I hope that ends up being okay. In the beginning it's like that. Afterwards you go to grinding spots that other people compete in. What's for Nom Zealand? The cinnamon roll protein bar thing. I could have gotten you to level 53 in an hour, Yuli. I know. Violet. I got hooked in a private server since regular video is heavily monetized. Went to an outpatient place. It's finally done. Yay! Now I go home. Spamming moves in video. Be safe, noodles. Hi, Cairo. I see you should have played Shy, Yuli. Too short for walking videos. Yulin, if they kill a monster with only 5 minutes left, leave them be. No. That's... I hate it when somebody's like, you killed it before the timer, because that's not a good experience. Hi, Ants. If you play Lance or Sword and Shield and you just play chicken shit and kill a monster, if you kill the second monster, Quemetris, with 5 minutes left, you are setting yourself up for just a bad experience. A new player...
I play Lance. What, are you making fun of Lance players now?
If you're finishing hunts in 45 minutes, yes, I am. I think what matters is kill times. And a new player, I want them killing things around 25 to 30 minutes or faster. I don't like the idea of, well, they killed it in the timer, because that's just like, I don't think that's a good experience for them. It's better to be a fantastic video that can hold my attention for 15 minutes or else I'm uninstalling. I need to get my USB foot pedal so I can just always hold the focus strike button. Making it a toggle is an option. I don't like it as a toggle. I actually hate it as a toggle, so I understand it.
I think focus strikes also cause less wounds, by the way, because you don't want to focus strike constantly.
Yeah.
Because it'll cause less wounds.
I love an anime boss fight that lasts like 40 minutes. Sure. But every single monster in Monster Hunter should not take 45 minutes. I need to change. I need to switch to my PJs. No, it's not good as a toggle. Focus strike magnetizes you, though. I remember seeing everybody say, like, set it as a toggle, it's so much better like this. And so I did. And then I would get stuck in that. I'd, like, want to mount up or do a move, and because I'm in focus strike, it's changing my moveset. And I was like, I don't like this, actually. I'm switching back. I'm tossing this creature tonight. Cute. Green Yoland is cute. Goblin. Avatars. EJs. I played with someone who joined on me, by the way. They got super pissed off at me for killing the quest mob. They spent the first 15 minutes gathering instead of fighting while I went and did my quest. That's insane. Thank you, Octal. Okay.
I got run away.
Face tracking nodders. Fucking Dory is one of the people that makes me really want face tracking. Pure Gremlin Energy 200. Wow, nothing inside that skull.
I'd be able to use face tracking right now if this
technically
supported it, and if I had VRC Plus.
I don't understand. If somebody wants to go around farming, 1, why aren't they just doing that in an environment? 2, fucking launch your own quest, gather for 15 minutes or whatever, and then SOS flare. Like this.
I do that to my friends all. I do it to my friends all the time. I'll join their hunts and just be like, hey,
well, so
we're in a Discord call. We're in a Discord call together too.
you saw what Haxie was complaining about, right? They join an SOS flare. That's wild to me. That's some like crazy main character syndrome. Down clip through camera, and I saw empty head. Rat gobble, yep, head empty. Have fun stream, everyone. It's Scuttle time. Hell yeah.
Because there's nothing up there.
What if we held 3-fingered hands in the rice gathering hub? 3-fingered hands, the weird like arched almost hoof legs. I love pointing out Wyverians in Monster Hunter people, and they're like, what the fuck? Were these always there? Yeah, man. Literally, like, since Monster Hunter 2 or 1. It wasn't SOS Flare. It was a friend? It was a friend? You sure they were a friend? I wish you could farm VR Chat Plus. No, the pipeline doesn't count. You can. You can. The pipeline counts. It's just, you know, cowardice. Also, good job today, Elon. Thank you. Go to Raves, people drop the gift boxes all the time. All the nodes are on timers, so like the only thing I can see is if somebody was joining SOS flares to farm mats in somebody else's world. Usually during BFA, I abuse phasing to refresh rare mining nodes. I've done it a little bit for rare pets and stuff like that. I've never once sent out an SOS flare. They haven't spoken to me since. It's common for MMOs. I think I've fired an SOS flare once. I'm typically a joiner than a fucking sender. I don't wait, hold on, wait, no, I shouldn't say that. Haha. I gotta update the thing. What do we do? 5.7? Let's see. 5.7 miles. Now we rest. Done. I close this. I open this. All the streams I'm lurking in still live. They are. And then I open this. Which map are we looking at today? Abyssal Seas Remeshed. Okay. I feel like I'm not going to like this one. Is anybody familiar with Abyssal Seas Remeshed?
I think I'm familiar with it, but
I think I've heard the map name before.
Is it underwater?
probably.
Because like,
It's called Abyssal Seas.
yeah. I don't think Joe knew about my phobia. Okay, I'm going by. See
Let
that?
me
Bye, ants.
Either they didn't know about your phobia, or they did know about your phobia. And
see.
that's even
Abyssal
worse.
Seas.
Joe is here, right?
Remesh. Okay, so Abyssal Seas Remesh should be I think you're in a cave with like a wall that's underwater.
Yeah.
So you start up in a cave, and then you have like a big old wall that's underwater.
We're gonna skip that one. We're just not
Pretty
gonna
sure
go
that's
there.
that map.
Lucid Dreams I'm
Yeah.
familiar with. Serenity Cove. Have I been to Serenity Cove? I've been to Serenity Cove, right?
Serenity Cove, yes. I think that's where you did your walking stream your big beach, wasn't it?
It is, yeah. Okay. It's not in my comfy worlds, it's in my beach worlds. Feeling scared of the tiny puddle of potential abyss? I
have
hate being underwater.
Do I take pictures of maps? I hate being underwater in real life. VR chat doesn't bother me.
Dreamwaves.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
It's hit me a few times in VR chat. There was one time that it really got me where Core's map, her homeworld was an underwater map. And it was like we were kind of just gathering there for, you know, everybody to go on and do world exploration. And like there was water above us and the walls. And I was kind of just hanging out talking, and then I just like my head went, "Oh, we're underwater." And I just started like fucking breathing heavy. And I was just like, I don't want to be here, but it was taking so long for people to show up that I was just like, bye. And I just walked away. And everyone was really worried. They were like, what the fuck was that? I was like, I freaked out. All right.
I had a moment like that with my fear of heights back when I first got VR.
Portal.
I don't think I've had that.
We'll see this one. Everyone does it in 14 to maximize hunting and gathering on expansion launch. On Hunt is basically an MMO. I think I fired an SOS flare accidentally. That's about it. My ants this gone. Eland. Why is Eland stinky? Because they just worked out. What the fuck? La Creatura. Eland scared of tiny puddle. Arch. Arch? Where's Arch? Where'd I go? The Mimicker. I like swimming. I hate swimming. Being in water is uncomfortable to me. being underwater is the fucking worst. I've never really felt that immersed in VR yet. It's I typically don't get that immersed in VR, but this one time freaked me the hell out. Okay.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah. It's their post prod. I'm very glowy in this world.
What is camera?
Are
you
you?
guys seeing through?
You're shiny.
Yeah. Some worlds the
Oh.
goblin's very flat. Yeah, it has a bunch of teleport spots.
Let's just.
I don't
with a bunch of
think
reasons.
you could be flat.
Do you
in
have
any
to teleport
world.
around?
You used to not to.
Ride the waves.
You-
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
was
you don't
kind
have
of a
to.
couch. Why was that a
I know
door?
it was. It used to. I think it used to be a door,
I-
but
The
I
beach.
think it.
Oh,
I took pictures of it like a year or 2 years ago on this hammock because I was in my hammock.
this
And
hammock works. Although-
I took pictures. I took pictures in the hammock and then go, wait, it doesn't really translate very well because I could just be laying down and it looks the exact same.
It's. I don't like that there's no music and I have to go get my own, but it is pretty. Oh, this also works here too. Kind of. Kind of goes into like the rock right there. I gotta get my own music. Let's do that real quick.
Oh, life is hard. Music.
Yeah.
I've been grooving to my own music for. What am I at? I'm on song 46 of 50. I'm almost finished my playlist.
Oh, that's just white noise. Okay. Fucking search for something.
It's noon. I'm gonna go charge all my stuff for tonight.
Okay.
I'll fight for it now. But I'm gonna go to the stores and everything. I do my goblin chores.
Thank you for
My
hanging out.
adulting. Have a good night.
job
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, see
I know.
ya.
My day's not over, and I'm still gonna do a better job. Have a good day. Blah blah blah. Bye. Bye.
Alright.
Jumps off a little. Oh wait, this actual.
We'll do that. This is a good song. Where was the door? It was over here, I think. Wait, was this the door? It was. Okay, so that was the beach. A lounge? Oh, it's locked.
No.
Are these doors? Oh.
Not much of a view.
I guess these are just like private rooms that you can lock off.
I don't. Yeah, no, these aren't private rooms. This is just a curtain. There's no teleport.
I'm surprised the auto not playing for you. Play for you when I join there. Joe, just so you know, I was looking through the list. I have a fear of being underwater. I Kotomasu room. I don't handle being underwater in like closed spaces well at all. Oh, okay, so I think we've seen everything now. So I looked at the abyssal sea depths map and I didn't go there. I was like, huh, that's a place we're not going. Hi, Violet. There's a lot of these like little nooks and crannies. This could be like a beach day walking place though. Nook's Cranny. This looks comfy. I don't like camping, but I do like tents and stuff. It's like, this is okay. I'm gonna sit here. We're just gonna sit here. And I'll catch up on chat. I need to bring the camera back. Whoa, what is going on with the occlusion there? I am fucking tired. Exposed shoulderland dizzy. Okay. Hi, Devil Gated. Never really felt that immersed in VR yet. Elon hates baths. Baths don't bother me. It's not like water bothers me. It's specifically like the fear of drowning and like potentially being stuck under something where I could drown. So like being in a cave or a structure that's underwater is like, I hate that. I hate that. Oh my god, I love this world. Go straight, walk to the wall. No. I used to VR sleep here a lot. You are leaking your prawn again? Okay. If only you had your own cooldown music. Wouldn't that be a dish? No, that'd be awful. I'm surprised the audio not playing for you. It played for me when I joined there. See you, Dory. Thank goodness the week is almost over. Yeah, you guys just gotta get through Friday. Oh no, Nook's Cranny. The Abyssal Sea is just like black with jellyfish. Lots of good spots for a catnap. Thought you was talking about the small map. I don't. So we went to, or I was typing in Abyssal Sea, Abyssal Depths something. I forget what it is already. It was like halfway down the list you gave me. And looking at the thumbnail for it, I was just like, it's literally called like Abyssal Depths. I just shouldn't go here. Lots of good spots for a catnap. Elon, I see the YouTube tab in the water reflections. Wait, actually. Do you? I don't.
I don't see it either.
That's a neat Gengar. Ludland. If I actually bring up the Pokemon thing and there's a Gengar there. There's no Gengar. I know the feeling. I got a fear of that. That makes a lot of sense. Like, I wouldn't understand a lot of phobias. It's the eyes that looked. It was a while ago? Huh. Maybe when I was, like, more up close with the water, it was. That's okay. It was there when you were in first person. Sometimes VR chat maps just have weird stuff. I know Sam's Hearthwood map, the log cabin. You guys can see through to whatever I have up on Firefox if I look at the windows real close. First person land. Violet. Have you worked on the Stonehenge at all? Not to rush you or anything. I'm just very, very excited for it. First person. I can work on it today. Will the map be open? The map will be open. I was kind of hoping you would work on it on your own map, and then we could paste it over. Can do. I would rather work on you work on path correction, because the Stonehenge you don't need to be on my map to make it, right? You just need a flat surface that's, you know, a 45 diameter circle. If I have you work today, and Yuki won't be available today, if I have you on the Minecraft map today, I'd very much prefer you do path correction and stuff like that. Oh my god, I just yawned like 3 times in a row. The stories for today that we went over. I had a rough morning cleaning up cat vomit and going to the grocery store. Played Zestiria yesterday. Finished chapter 1. I have finished the Code Geass anime season 2. What a fucking wild ride that was. At the store, I got alcohol. I got Red's Hard Apple. And so I'm probably not gonna drink tonight. Probably tomorrow. Monster Hunter update. Looking forward to that tonight. I heard Zoshia has hands. That's literally what I put in my notes. Is Zoshia has hands. And then the TikToker in Indonesia jailed for 3 years for saying Jesus needed a haircut. That might be yucky. Might be good. It came recommended by Micaiah and Cairo. And so we will see. I'm hoping it's carbonated, and I don't like the carbonation and it hurts, but that kind of just completely overshadows the alcohol. Keep me posted. What time is it anyway? 12:12? Well, that means I gotta open up Koyo for channel points. There's a stream right here. I don't really need to watch. I do plan on drinking tomorrow. I don't like it when I start drinking and still don't, so not trying to scare you on it. I have never had a good time drinking noodles. Most of the time, it's me trying to find an alcohol that I can swallow. Most of them are just so bad, I want to throw up. The one time I've been able to drink was Screwdrivers, vodka and orange juice. And, yeah, that was awful. Because I didn't know, don't do it 1-to-1. I had a good time drinking, but it only lasted 30 minutes and then I was blackout drunk. Honestly, all alcohol tastes like crap. Oh yeah, I just need to find something that fucking covers up the bad taste as much as possible. I've never been blackout. I have been. And that's because my first time actually getting drunk, I was playing the fucking Pokemon drinking game. You know, the board game that's like, roll the dice. If you roll a 1 to 2, you get Bulbasaur. 3 to 4, you get, Charmander. 5 to 6, Squirtle. If you roll an even number, take 2 shots. If you rolled an odd number, take 1 shot. The Pokemon drinking game like that, that's like, literally, that's turn 1. I just want Bulbasaur. I just get sick. I got blackout drunk, woke up, I'd thrown up and apparently fell over and broke my headset. And then for the next, like, 10 hours, my stomach hurt so bad that all I could do was lay face down on a beanbag while in a call with my friends being miserable. The first meal didn't really do much for me. The second meal I had, like, the second time I ate something, it immediately solved my stomach problems. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't bad anymore. But basically, the game from Family Guy, drink the beer. Did anyone else hear about the upcoming Power World dating sim? It has its own Steam page? Yes, we watched the trailer for that on Thursday. And it's up. It's out. It's a thing. Weird? How come? What's weird about it? People wanted it like a year ago when Power World first came out, and they said, fuck it, sure. And they made a Power World dating sim. People, I don't know if there's any hentai in it. It's a little too, I don't want to say furry, but too close to animals for me. But you know, you guys know how I feel about fiction. Oh, I don't want to judge anybody for liking it. Power World Dating Sim? There is a Power World Dating Sim. You can date the pals. Yeah, you love fiction full of bulk. I do. I do. This is very true. So long as it stays fiction and, you know, not IRL and doesn't hurt people, I am in full support of it. God, I feel stinky. God, I didn't get super sweaty, but we did have 2 incline, and I can feel it in my fucking pits right now. Tonight, we're gonna nap. We are then going to, play Monster Hunter with Cairo until he has VR chat stuff. And then I will be on VR chat with Core. And yeah, those are the plans for today. I'm ready for my nap now. I'm gonna go now. I'll set up the Minecraft server Violet. Good night, Stinky. What the heck? And then screaming your head off at karaoke by. I might drop by karaoke. I doubt I'll be screaming my head off there, but I can drop by. Thank you for the socials, Logitech. This is a very pretty beach. I wanted to get this little, blue campfire, but it doesn't really look that nice with other stuff. Look at me on a level pitch. I'm gonna get that done before I can anymore. Yeah. We're going to a Monster Hunter stream. We're gonna go to Proxy. There's the socials. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5.7 miles, right? We're going to Proxy 0, one of our favorites. Thanks for the stream, no thank you. Mon Hunt tonight with Cairo. VR chat later tonight with Core. That being said, I love you. Bye.